Hello, everyone, and welcome to Prestige Encounters, the Dungeons and Dragons campaign that is not brought to you by Aldi food brands like Chips Ahowdy. I'm Salkus, the Dungeon Master, and this is Prestige Gaming Community's original actual play Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Before we get into the session tonight, we do have a few announcements we need to get through. First and foremost, a lot of the music you'll be hearing tonight is brought to you by Midnight Syndicate. Midnight Syndicate is a music production group that creates goth, horror, and fantasy RPG music that you can be using with your tables at home. Pull up their music on Spotify, watch their music videos on YouTube, or ask your Amazon Alexa device to play Midnight Syndicate right now. You can find more information on midnightsyndicate.com or use the command !syndicate in our Twitch chat for a direct link. We also have the Fictor Brothers. The Fictor Brothers create Celtic and fantasy RPG music that you can go and subscribe to their YouTube channel right now to listen to, or once again, you can listen to them on Spotify. They come out with new albums on a very consistent basis, and we enjoy both of these artists' music, these production groups' music. So thank you so much to both parties for letting us use their music in our campaign. We have Starving Artist, who has created all of the portraits that you see for campaign 1 for character art. She does an absolutely amazing job. You can find all of her pricing on our Discord under the Masters of Art information channel. For the amount of talent that she has, her pricing is incredibly fair and cost effective as well for your campaigns that you can be using, bring your character to life. For campaign 2, Mr. Shada Copperstone, aka Slimy Rice, will be doing a lot of the portraits as well, all of the line art, and he should be having commissions opening up very soon. But he's a busy 18-year-old guy, so
he a busy boy.
Commissions opening soon. Trademark. Lastly, we also have a Patreon that you can go and support our stream for early access to content, exclusive things like some of the sneak peeks of campaign 2 that's coming up in the next few months. We have a line art of one of the players' characters. We're not going to tell you much about them, but that is there. So I don't have any other announcements. Am I forgetting anything?
Join our Discord.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else, grab your drinks, grab your snacks as we welcome you to our table and we begin session 96 of Prestige Encounters. And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Where we last left off, the champions of Katarin, after defeating the Kraken and regaining the Jewel of the Padishat, the champions returned back to the Citadel 10,000 Pearls to learn that the Elder Lords had begun their assault and freed Dalzion Door of the Thunderous Cloud. Before the champions could react, an ancient dragon turtle attacked. After defeating it, they learned that Lord Ehunin killed Lady Zunque, the benefactor of the champions, who had given them her ring of wishes.
Bastard.
Indeed. And took the conch from her. He teleported them to a plane known as the Three Glooms. Here, the champions decided to start setting up camp, being worn out from the Kraken battle and Ancient Dragon Turtle battle that happened only hours apart from each other.
Thank you, DM. Thank you for that.
Where they began meeting those from their past who have been rejected from the afterlife. Where we last left off, Elith and Shada, you start ending your last watch, where you notice that there were shadows moving amongst the petrified forest in the distance of this endlessly gray sky and land. As Shada brought out his sunblade, he began to head towards the shadows to see what exactly was going on, and that is where we last left off. Shada, what would you like to do?
So last session I specified, because I knew that like when I took out my sunblade, they moved out of the way, right?
Right.
So I specified I was gonna shut it off and then be ready. I wanted to approach them and be ready to activate it if anything happened.
Okay, yeah. So as you approach them, you're kind of how are you approaching them?
I'm gonna approach like slowly.
Okay. Make a perception check.
All right. That's a 17.
All right, so 17. As you approach, you notice that the shadows are becoming less humanoid, and there's actually a dull light, not any source or direction. As a reminder, there's no sun, moon, or stars in this gray sky. That just seems like these clouds. But this light from the sourceless light is casting a shadow on a figure beyond the trees.
All right. Yeah, Shadow's gonna go check that out. Quick question about the shadows. They are not like the shadows from when we were heading to the bog.
They're not of undead nature.
Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna check out the figure behind the trees.
Yeah. So as you creep up, what you see is a large larva, about the distance of the length of 4 feet. Diameter is fairly large. They're medium in size. It's kind of like moving across the ground and those sense of direction.
Oh, it's gross. How far from the actual like camp am I at this point?
You're about 60 feet out.
60 feet out.
Mhm.
Shada's gonna double back a little bit and then call for Elith.
And Elith will make her way over.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to catch one of the little shadow people, even though I don't think that they're souls.
So this is a larva about the same size as you.
Oh my god, what?
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah. There's
no,
a gross.
I meant the shadow people, not the. What is that?
There's a gross grub thing here. I don't know what it is.
Does it have legs? Is this what I'm looking at, or is it only the larva? Like.
So as you approach, it does take notice of your presence and it turns to look at you. And what you see is not another end of a worm, but the face of a human.
Oh.
This human has kind of a plump face, greasy black hair. You recognize this human.
I do?
This is none other than Baron Hawkthorn.
Oh. Oh. What the hell? That's that.
I think we should start backing up a little bit.
As it takes notice of you, it like lets out this cough, and this like purple ichor comes pouring from the corner of its mouth, almost like bile.
Do we put it down?
I don't want to touch that thing, really.
It's just making these groaning sounds. It's just pale faced and these purple sacs under its eyes. It just looks grotesque.
I'm gonna go back now.
I don't think we should tell Jack about this. I'm not sure.
You're probably right, unless the larva evolves.
What is this Pokemon?
Maybe it turns into like a fleshy butterfly or something. But
Go Caterpie!
Yeah, that's
Wine.
What? It's talking.
no, it's not. We're turning around now. We're not listening to none of this. Nope. I've heard tongues before. This is it.
It begins to inch closer to you two.
Rebuke.
Wine.
I'm hearing wine.
Is it saying wine?
That's
It
what I'm
is.
thinking. You got any wine, big dog?
It lets out
You got
another
any-
cough, and like once more of this purple ichor comes out of its mouth. Splash
we
onto
have
the
any
floor with a
wine?
sick slop.
Wait, it didn't.
Would Flint
didn't
have
Jack,
wine?
Didn't Jack kill a
Oh, he poisoned
hawthorn
him.
with like
his wine.
poison in his wine or something?
Yes.
Oh,
but maybe he still wants wine, you know?
Yeah, I think he's gonna have to stay sober. Let's just get out of here.
Yeah, alright. I don't think they have, like, groups down here. I think he's all alone.
Yeah,
It's sad.
I don't like this place. Shada's gonna head back to the camp next to the fire.
I'll follow. Though, how close are those? Are there like shadow forms still nearby at all? Are you serious? I thought they were full-on people. Never mind. I understand now. He was that big? I wonder what it was doing.
Yeah, how long have we been on watch for at this point?
Was that a question for me?
Yeah.
What, could you repeat that?
How long have we been on watch for at this point?
Your watch will be ending very soon. Actually, that could be now. As your watch ends, I need everybody in the party to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
22.
Um,
Go.
Ooh, I rolled a 3.
just so you guys know, I'm not going to be using my dice tower tonight because I got this cool new dice tray.
Whoa, it looks so
Oh,
amazing.
look at that dice tray. Who sent that to you? Where'd you get it from?
Oh, only the best DM of Prestige encounters ever.
I didn't send you anything. Sorry.
Okay, Jack dice tonight. Okay. All right. So
My,
any.
fir-
So
my
we
first
had,
roll in your dice tray
Let's find out.
was a natural 20.
Let's go.
Whoa!
It is blessed.
How fun.
It is blessed. I
It
also
is
have,
blessed. I'm
I also
only
have
using
the
this from
same
now
dice
on.
tray, and that's why I always get high rolls in this one. Anyway,
Hey!
so Zarg got a 4.
think that's
Shada
weighted.
got a 3,
Yes, I
and
did.
everybody else succeeded.
Oh, wonderful.
As you all begin to wake up,
Wake up.
Shada and Zarg, you feel drained. You just rested for such a long time, but there is just this lack of energy in your body. You're each going to take 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh,
do get-
man.
Benefits of a full rest now, though.
Yeah,
for-
you still get a benefits of a full rest, but these points of exhaustion do not go away. For now.
Okay.
Okay.
Rough.
I
rough.
see you.
That's
You
where we are.
all
That's where we
notice as the vibrant colors of your diverse group and outfits also begins to drain as you become a monotonous tone of grays.
Jack looks exactly the same because mostly just dressed in black. Those
So so
red sashes, but dull.
so the clothes are looking grayer. Do the skin tones look grayer, or is it just okay?
So Flint stays about the same, but
Hey,
Ella's pink
you-
skin has turned into a light gray.
We're gonna dig in the
You guys are starting to look like me.
What do you
That's
mean?
not good.
I don't look like you.
Look at your fur.
Washed down.
Right.
It's
Oh shit! Shada's fur looks the same.
Look at the scarf,
Shit!
yeah.
Look at your scarf.
the goggles.
This place is draining.
Oh yeah, he doesn't
us.
have the goggles, but I guess the cloak of the manta ray would be less blue, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
True.
Yeah. Everything about
Yeah.
us.
And
Looks
anybody
like-
with a skin tone other than gray.
But also, look
Probably
at all of
noticed.
them. They're looking like me. So I heard this thing that you're the accumulation of the 5 people that you spend the most time with, and you guys are spending a lot of time with me. Maybe you're becoming like me. Or
I'm
maybe
pretty sure
why
that's
you're
supposed to go the other way around.
How do I reverse it?
Well, we can
spend-
leave, then we can look at reversing it.
Spend less time with me, or I guess don't eat my food. I don't know.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
better
food,
I'd rather turn gray.
is the food gray?
I will never stop eating that food.
So the flame to the fire is still green, and there's still that reddish glow beyond the rolling hills.
What's up with that? Damn, I'm feeling a little drowsy, but what's up with that stuff behind the hills? Did you get any read on that, Flint?
I suppose it's the only thing of note right now. We should probably have a look. Anything interesting during the watch? Nothing seemed to attack us.
No, nothing interesting during the watch.
Nothing.
Hey, insight check.
Shada, roll a deception check
Yeah.
with advantage because
cool.
Elith was kind of helping. Oh, it'd be a straight roll for you actually because you're exhausted.
Yeah.
I have a +0.
I rolled a 7, so that's.
I rolled a 9. Let's go.
Shada's not telling the truth.
Passive insight of 20 for Jax.
Yeah, and Jack just picks up on it. You know that they're not telling the truth.
Shut up.
What are you not saying?
Yeah. I did see something. It's not necessarily a threat, but I don't think it's something you'd want to see, Jack.
Why wouldn't I want to see it?
Well,
It's rather unpleasant.
I don't know what this place is, but it's. Well, while we were taking our watch the past couple hours, I stumbled upon something beyond the trees that it was a long grub thing, a big grub with the face of that baron that you killed.
What?
Yeah,
It had his face?
yeah, it was horrid, disgusting.
Place.
Was it like a mealyworm or was it a grub?
It was like a grub.
Really big and fatty.
It was fat. Okay.
Show me.
That's sufficiently gross.
I mean,
Wait.
yeah, if you wanna go check it out, I can show you.
We could just pop
I
him.
wouldn't mind.
That
All right,
kind of was my thought too.
you guys want to leave this to Jack? I don't really.
Yeah.
All right, Shadow's gonna lead Jack to the tree line. Get through the tree
Okay.
line.
Okay.
Um,
Is it right there?
Wait,
Yeah.
are you suggesting that you two just go alone?
Oh, yeah, you're welcome to come with all of you.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Yeah, I would like to go.
Sam goes out of sheer morbid curiosity.
Should I start setting up the carriage?
It was,
'Cause I don't really need to see it again. Are we
Yeah,
gonna get
okay.
as we're walking over there, Shadow's gonna, tell Jack, who's he was groaning and saying wine, stuff like that.
Huh. That sounds like him. Maybe it is him.
Maybe.
Frightful
I mean-
place to spend the rest of eternity.
Imagine whining that much.
It's a weird place. I don't like it. I feel drained just standing here.
Yeah, you don't look that great.
Yeah.
Well, the more reason to find a way out. So, DM, what do we see at the tree line?
Before we go into the tree line, I just want to make a note here for everyone.
Oh.
You did count among the treasure that you found.
Oh,
in the
yeah,
Kraken's
we did.
lair.
Yeah.
Coin wise, 12,000 gold,
Whoa.
and then a total
Okay.
of 1,700 platinum.
Okay. Party treasure. Do you have that?
You're muted.
You said 12,000 platinum, and then how many?
12,000
No.
gold,
How many platinum?
1,700.
Okay. Yeah, I got
there's some gems and art items in there that you haven't been able to account for yet, but we'll get those are all in bags and stuff. So as you all continue the tree lines, you go where Shada leads you, where you saw, and there you see it. This pitiful looking larva with the face of Baron Hawkthorn just kind of squirming in the mud, sloshing about with like occasionally this coughs up this purplish black ichor out of its mouth, leaving these two long lines from the corners down. Just looks, and then its eyes wide. It goes, "Why?"
Yeah. Take off my hat. Yes. It was me in the end.
Mm-mm.
Can I kill it?
No, not just. Did you see any others like this?
I didn't see anything. What about anybody else on their watches? See anything of note?
No. But this doesn't look like a thing that should exist.
I agree.
And
I
and
don't think this place should exist.
Take out my rapier. No, advance towards it.
You.
You were in life. Didn't think that could be possible. I wanted you to know before the end. And whatever this place is, it was me. All the things you've ever done, all the ugly things you've ever done, all the lives you've ruined. It was all for this in the end, wasn't it? This is where your path led.
yeah.
Pitiful, isn't it? You know, I'm tempted to leave you this way.
Jack?
I have a DM question actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, this
Oh
face.
no, there he is.
Would I recognize this face of this person? Is this person that
Break,
we saw earlier?
I don't think you actually ever met the Baron.
Right. Who was it that was talking to us earlier during the long rest?
Her name was Narish, and she was a drow woman with silver antlers tattooed on her head.
Oh, her. So this is a different person, but
Mhm.
yeah, guys, I saw somebody else with you know, they looked a little bit like this, except not really a grub, and I was warned that this is something that can happen if you stay here too long.
Really?
This might happen to us. I've never seen her, but she was a drow elf with little antlers right here, but they were silver.
Shadow's gonna look at Flint and Elith and Zark.
Yeah.
You want to say something, Flint?
Not sure that in his current state he remembers you at all.
Seems like he remembers me.
Does it
Keeps
seem
saying
like
you over and over again.
Make a nature check. And do so with advantage.
who's that for?
You, Flint.
A 2.
2. You don't know.
Cool.
I was with advantage.
Yeah. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Ooh.
So, Flint, I've got a moral quandary here for you. It actually seems kinder to end this thing now. Part of me is thinking maybe we just leave it to its fate.
You already killed him once. You
Do you think he goes somewhere worse if he does again?
You killed him once for your revenge. Can you kill him a second time?
Out of mercy?
Yeah.
Mercy it is then. I'll stab it with the rapier.
Yeah, as you do so, it like lets out this high-pitched squeal and just like swerves, and then it just deflates and withers away to nothing and black ash.
I don't think I was here for this situation. Really,
You were setting up the cart, you said?
Yep. But at the sound of that disgusting noise, I'm gonna come running, and I'm gonna take note of the area. Now, what I'm curious about, is there anything left than just the ash?
There is no corpse.
Would the ashes be considered like grave dirt a little bit?
Was it buried in a
I
graveyard?
could bury it right now. Mix it in.
In a graveyard?
Does it have to be a graveyard?
I mean, you can try.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
And at the very least, it's a souvenir. Because I did recommend that we, like, deflate it, I guess.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to do it. Gross.
Mhm.
You know, that actually feels a lot better.
You know that you got to see it happen.
Yeah. Thank you.
I guess you're welcome. I didn't know how you'd react.
You didn't
No, I
lie
appreciate
about it.
Lied about it for my sake.
Yeah.
You're a good man.
I appreciate that. Trying to get better.
Well,
Anyway.
I think at this... Yeah. What do you say we check out that glow and gather Elif? Where's Elif? Oh, there you are.
Here. Yeah,
Hey,
in this corpse ash with the dirt mud on the ground, it's an interesting technique that I've
How
chosen.
about it?
And I'm also whispering prayers of Orcus as I'm burying this thing. That makes it like a proper burial.
Hey guys,
So,
I have a question.
Yeah.
I've seen things like that before in like gardens and stuff. Those little grubby things. And they always grow into like beetles.
bigger things, yeah. Kizescu, did you say you saw someone who had died? Has said that that's the sort of thing that would happen when you stay here. Did she look anything like that? Like insectile?
Not really, but she was kind of monotone like we are right now. So I guess it's a step-by-step thing.
Had she
grub-
been here for a while?
Do we know which one died first?
No clue. I'd assume that the guy we just saw as a huge grub definitely died first.
He died a few days ago. If
Really?
I'm right.
Yeah. He's asked you. I don't know if you know, Flint Elith Zark picked up on that. I think that was our priestess we ran into when we were dealing with the drow.
Mm-hmm.
How long ago was that?
The silver. That was what, like over a year ago by now, right?
Years ago.
Okay.
So
It was like at least 2 years for me.
If you consider, yeah, the time we spend in different lanes and whatnot.
Yeah, because
Probably.
It's felt like a while.
Mhm.
time is
Mm.
different.
Mm-hmm.
Several years ago now.
So more time is obviously probably going to be bad, but there's probably other factors.
Yeah, clearly she's had a way of holding on.
Also, that guy was dead and we aren't.
That
Also true.
Yeah.
probably is fair.
I don't like the feeling I'm getting from staying here. We need to get out as soon as possible.
Place of the dead.
Okay.
Wait,
So DM, is the fire, that green fire, just kind of everywhere, or is it only one particular place where we were camping nearby?
Well, right now, the only green fire you see is where your campfire was.
Okay. If possible, I'd like to move this conversation while we're still talking to sort of back to where that was.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll like to take a torch out.
Okay.
Oh well, I'm looking at that fire. I'm looking at it. It's green, and what I'd like to do.
Two, right?
I'd like to summon the pact weapon. I'd like to summon the staff.
Okay.
So I'm holding it in my hands, and I reach out and touch the end of it into the green fire. Does anything happen?
So as the staff comes into contact with the green fire, you watch as it kind of swirls down it, and these runes spark and are like kind of like growing like embers beneath the surface of a burnt log.
Like who?
Oh.
Embers burning in a burnt log.
The shadow
Interesting.
notices?
Yeah, we're all standing. I guess we're all sitting here. We're all
I'm not trying to do it stealthily, so I would say this is pretty obvious what he's doing.
Yeah, I'm not trying to hide or anything like that.
Alright, okay.
What do you look at that? Do you see that?
Oh
There's
yeah.
ruins and stuff.
We did have to do something with that, didn't we?
So I withdraw it from the fire. Do the runes fade, or is there something changed about it?
They stick for now.
Well, huh.
Do we recognize what kind of runes they are?
Magic runes.
Magic runes.
I know magic.
Well, typically magic runes are still in a language, aren't they?
I can read.
Um,
Oh, do you
I
want
would
to have a look?
So
as they're
this,
having this.
one second, Tony. This isn't a language. Runes are not necessarily always in a language. They could just have arcane meaning to them. So these are not in a particular language that you can see with your eyes as the runekeeper, Ellis. And Flint, what did you want to do?
Oh, as they talk about magic, Flint gets very excited that he knows how to do some very limited magic. And he wants to, well, I want to sit down and start casting Commune with Nature.
Okay.
Is there any nature here? I guess there is.
Find out.
Trees and weird grass. Guess that counts.
Yeah.
Well, if I were to put one of my just basic torches into the fire, DM, does it light?
It does.
Oh, okay.
Cool to
So
touch.
I guess I'm gonna. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm gonna carry that with me. Yeah,
Okay.
and I'll make the stuff disappear for now.
I'm gonna go ahead and get in the driver's seat for the carriage.
For the cart?
Is there really, how manageable is the landscape in terms of with a carriage? Are we just gonna tumble through like the underbrush,
I mean,
or are we gonna
you
have to go in
haven't.
there with a
Most of
machete?
it's just petrified forest and rocky landscape. You
Okay.
haven't tried. I mean, if it gets rough terrain,
Be
you're gonna have a
pretty
little bit of
bumpy.
trouble. Yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
it's not a
Yeah.
smooth road.
We also do have the flying carpet now.
That's true. How big is that? Again.
I mean, double check on its size. I don't think you carry the entire party, but between it and your broom, we might stand a decent chance at
So
getting
the
it all
carpet
sorted
is
out.
4 by 6 feet.
4 by 6 feet. It can
So-
carry up to 800 pounds.
Okay.
Though at that point, it would be
that
moving at
that
half
is a
speed.
6 by 9. This is, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So you're right. I'm sorry, I misunderstood what you were saying at first. But yeah,
to 800 pounds. Okay.
Up to 800 pounds. That's at half speed, but it can do it.
Okay, I'll take in like Huzescu and Shada and their plate mail. I think
Right.
that's just about those two, really. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, unless they're willing to a bag of holding. Yeah.
Let's make for that glow, eh?
I don't know how willing I am to doff the armor. I want to be ready in case something.
Be prepared. Yeah, definitely be prepared. It goes for everyone.
Well,
It does take a bit to put it on.
Thank you, Star.
we can always
Yeah,
reconstruct the carriage if it ends up being too rocky, but I'm a good driver.
That's true.
not
Yeah,
Mhm.
let's see if we can cover some distance with that first.
Because we're going into the hills, right?
Yeah, I agree.
I got this.
And Flint, I will say that your communion with nature will end.
Okay. So let's see. Post that. So what I want to know is about the plants, minerals, animals, peoples, powerful, celestial phase, fiends, elemental, undead, and influences from other planes.
Okay. So what you get here is there is now and how what's the range on this? 300 feet.
3 miles. Unless we're in a cave, I guess.
Okay. So 3 miles. There is now a strong presence from other planes. And yes, it is plural. Undead, fiends, elementals.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, so elementals, undeads, other planes of existence. What about the prevalent plants, minerals, animals, people? Are there any people? What sort of animals are around?
So there is no animals that you detect.
Okay, and all the plants seem like normal plants.
They would be petrified at this point, or dead.
Okay,
Mhm.
Dead or petrified.
and there's no animal or people, just monsters.
Yep.
Okay. Hey guys.
Yeah?
What did you learn?
Yep.
There's nothing living here.
Except for us, I
yeah.
suppose.
It's
I think
just
that tracks.
it's just undead and elementals and lots of other planes.
I have two guesses where the elementals are, but undead.
Oh, was the elementals the dagger and the trident?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I assume the undead is the grub things that look like,
Yeah.
a grub.
I guess. I mean, we've only seen one. Maybe there's more.
Well, this place is somewhere where the dead go that are unclaimed, right?
There's also a Fey presence. Sorry.
Oh, okay, that's news.
Okay. The
Oh.
undead, pretty much expected. It's what the plane's for.
Yeah, the influence from the other planets is kind of also expected.
I mean, we do have those weapons.
Elementals and Fae.
Do you have a direction? Do you know where they are?
The elementals and the Fae?
Yeah, everything.
I mean, I gain knowledge of them. I could determine the location of them, yes. So I know roughly where they are.
Okay, wait. I'm going to start ritual casting augury.
Uh-huh.
Let me know. Sure thing.
Okay. There's also those rivers that were mentioned before, where we thought going either up or down them might be a good idea.
It is the Wheeler Well.
Ooh, here's another idea.
So you don't know what your course of action is going to be. I need to know what that is in order for me to rule on it.
Oh yeah. That is
So-
kind of how I'll...
For the one.
The thing is, right?
Going along the river, right?
Mm,
And this is something that I was would account if it's something Hughescu's planning to do.
If you tell me what it is.
All right.
Well, we have a very specific plan of action.
If
which is to go tomorrow.
If I were to use the attuned metal rod that I have in my the attuned metal fork, I mean, that I have in my backpack right now, to plane shift all of us to that dimension, you know, how would that be for us, Wheeler? Whoa, like, is that a good place to go to or not?
That would be wheel and woe. You didn't actually examine the fork. You don't know what that is.
Can I examine the fork?
Make an Arcana check.
Both
Okay.
good and bad. Oh,
Can I take guidance for this one?
Sure.
you can guide yourself.
Technically, it'd be nothing. I changed it. Nothing would be the result.
16.
16. That's not a rod attuned to a particular plane. It's a different magical item.
Oh, it is.
You
Okay.
guys just thought otherwise.
I was so excited when I heard about it. I thought that's what it was. So this is
Well,
just
as
something
you
else
think about,
entirely.
there is a item that your party has in its possession that could potentially be strongly tied to the elemental plane of water. There's also the object that could be strongly tied to the astral plane as well.
Is it me?
and the plane of air.
Am I the
Yeah.
object? I can be the object for the astral plane.
This changes a lot. Okay.
Are we going to wish for the location of Ember?
I don't know him, but I think we should, based on how much you guys talk about it. But
He's a strong guy.
I don't think that information is something that we need to do right now.
Well, I mean,
Let's
I
get
was
to
just
that.
thinking on the off chance that he's here on this plane, we would want to know before we left it.
Right.
That is true.
I guess that would be true. I don't know.
Hey DM, can I
Mhm.
take a guess on how many planes there are?
Make a history check with disadvantage.
Cool. Oh, I got a +5.
Let me bring up my wheel of cosmology.
20 and a nat 1. So it's a
That's
6.
some wheel
Six.
and woe right there.
It is wheel and woe.
You've been
Mostly
to you as Flint have been to I think 4 material,
I think
Fey,
astral.
water,
uh,
astral.
Okay.
Did you go to the faith?
No, I haven't. been to
Five.
Faith.
Yes,
he's
Flint
been
has.
Oh no, yes I have. Yes I have. Yeah. So I've been to 4, and plus this one, so 5.
So what are y'all doing?
I think at this point we're climbing into the carriage, and Elf is taking us along the bumpy path towards the glow because we're going to investigate that. It's the most notable thing at the moment in the environment, right? And as we do that, I suppose most of us are in the carriage. Someone will need to keep watch. I nominate Zark.
I think that's
Okay.
It's Ark.
You're looking like you've taken a beating as well, Zark. As much as we had that rest, you look just as tired.
Oh,
Yep.
that's right. Maybe not Zark.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Zen.
Mm-hmm.
You be fine? Yeah, you got this.
I nominate Hughes Eskew.
Yeah, Hugh, can you take a look for us?
I suppose. I'll take a look.
All right,
Okay.
so the carriage is riding. We're bumping along. What's the ride like?
Elif, you're the one driving, right?
Yeah.
Can you make an Arcana check for me, please?
Mm-hmm. 22.
22.
So I'm just the best
Nice.
driver.
Nice.
It's smooth of consider like how rocky the terrain is. Elif is doing a great job of navigating between the massive stones and avoiding, you know, divots and other kind of pothole like shapes that could be throughout the land. What was your perception check there, Yuzescu?
Let's see. Solid 18.
18. All right. So as you continue to drive this car through you're going through the hills. My understanding.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Big
Once
ass glow.
yeah. So once you reach the apex of one of these hills, what you see about 2 miles out past these hills across just this plain of withered and dead grass is this river that looks like it's flames flowing downward.
Imagine if we had a fire wizard, guys.
Hmm.
Imagine.
What would he burn the river?
And
With colored
Huzescu,
flames.
you also notice there is a number of still forms across the field.
Still what?
Still forms, motionless bodies, just
Oh.
laying in the field as if slain from battle.
Can I am I able to like identify them as like actually undead or like dead, like they won't get up?
Make a nature check.
Okay. It's one of my worst ones. 8.
They are motionless.
I have a question. I have a very important question. Okay. So we all remember that Zark and I made some glass with some lightning, right?
Mm.
Now my question is,
No, it's
can we? Huh?
It was Sam.
It was Sam.
With Sam?
It was
Okay,
Sam.
sorry. I just assumed he had the rod, but
Zark's
whole
nodding
thing-
his head like,
Yeah.
yes, I was there. I did that.
I don't know what's going. Zark doesn't know what's going on right now. He's just.
my main question is, can we melt down that glass and form it into a vial? Because I don't think it's already in that vial shape.
Speaking of vials, anybody want some vials of acid? I'm a little heavy over here on these vials of
I'll
acid.
take 2 of them.
I'll take one.
How about I just give y'all 10 each? There you go.
10 each
Yeah.
for those two, or for like literally the whole party?
Those two.
No, just those two. I
Okay.
can carry 20 of them. I'm carrying 40 right now, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as you're at the top of the hill, what would you all like to do?
I'm gonna hop on my flying carpet, and I'm going to try and get an aerial view of what's going on.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Breakfast. I'm gonna start cooking.
Yeah.
In the cart?
Yeah. In the
Real quick,
cart.
what's the color of the fire? It's orange at this point.
Yeah. It's shades
Is
of
it blazing hot?
it is shades of orange, red, and yellow, bits of white flecked in there, and it just looks like, you know, flames like there would be for a campfire, but flowing like a river. Sam, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Who has the second best Arcana? Let me see.
I've got a
No,
plus 6.
You're gonna
I
plus
mean-
5.
Not
It's a
me.
barbarian for no reason.
The land has a shape.
So a 5. Looking out, the only thing you see is like there's occasionally these greenish pools of water, and a green flame shoots up like a geyser from them.
Oh boy.
Okay,
Few
I'll come
trees
back
here and
down,
there.
and I'll relay that to the group.
Oh boy.
Huh.
So it's a geyser
Interesting.
field
Ah,
or going to
those
be?
are
Some
Those
sort
are
of
not
geyser
fun.
field, yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm stumped for ideas. If you want to go check that out, see if there's anything interesting there, we can do that.
I need to look at this river. This is a very important
Okay.
river to me. So
Why is that?
it's actually needed for a recipe that I'm working on. So
Oh.
if it's the right river, I don't know if it is, but I'm hoping so. It matches the description.
Nice.
As this
Huh.
conversation is happening, Flint is going to go around passing out bowls of oatmeal with a bit of brown sugar on top and some little berries, just fresh berries.
Perfect.
Oh, thanks. Nice.
Thank you, Flint.
Thanks.
Appreciate this.
So what are y'all doing?
Okay. Waiting for Elif to do anything. Yeah.
Well, I'm just thinking, I mean, we can definitely go, and I don't mind driving. Let's just keep a lookout. Yeah.
The oatmeal is a little bit grayer than your normal
The
oatmeal.
berries are a little less vibrant, but
Right.
not in taste. Not in taste.
Yeah, this
Well, let's
tastes good. Sorry.
if we're not venturing into the river of fire just at the moment, which sounds like a terrible idea to begin with, we can go and investigate those geysers.
I thought we
Yeah.
So
went across the geysers.
Well, we already dealt with a lake of fire when we went to the hell plane. I think we can deal with a river of fire. So we're good.
Mm-hmm.
When we were in hell, the only thing we did was pick up this guy.
Yeah.
Ember was
Eh,
there.
If only we had like a pet bird we could send in to see if the fire's like gonna kill us or not.
oh hey, I have one of those.
Or if it's a plane, or if it's a portal to another plane.
I could
Was
just,
that Ember?
So you
I'm
said-
sorry.
I could
Yeah.
just
It
grab
was
a
Ember.
dead body
Sorry.
and then
Yeah.
like reanimate it, and
Or I have I pull out my little silver raven and I'm like, or I got this thing that can't die.
I'm pretty sure
Oh.
animal cruelty.
Whoa.
It's a figurine. It's not real.
Oh wow.
It's
Okay,
it's
so-
just like your cart. It's
Okay,
magic.
How does that work?
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. That would be
Do
useful.
your
I've
thing,
had
man. Let's
this.
see it. Yeah, maybe that'll be useful.
Let's see it.
Okay. Okay, figurine of Wondrous Power. Okay, yeah, I have it turn into its raven form, and I have it fly out. Where do we want it to go again?
Into the fire.
Into the fire. Okay.
In flames.
Well,
The fire
Okay, and then I'm gonna use speak with animal to it to tell it to fly into the fire.
What, the river or the fire? Like,
The
Which-
river.
The river.
okay. So as it begins to fly, and go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for it.
Okay. And what, like for it or for me?
For it. What would
Okay,
you be
well, I
making a
don't,
dex
I
save
don't,
from?
I don't know what its dexterity is. It doesn't have any stats.
what is it? It's a raven?
You do
Yeah,
straight
it's
roll.
figure of Wondrous Power.
Straight roll.
Straight roll. Got it. 2.
Probably like a +3 or +4.
Shouldn't have.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Not 20.
Oh.
Yeah. So it does.
Yes. +2.
So it's managing to weave through all of these like random eruptions of this green fire from this moss and this mossy landscape before you that's between you and the river. It does make it to the river and tell it to go in?
Yeah.
All right. You all watch as this silver raven dives into this flame, and then you immediately lose connection with it.
Well, it's bad fire.
Needless to say, not a great idea.
Yeah, fire, not a good touch. All
Did
right,
that
well,
moss-
Have you
Did the moss
lost
try
your
to grab it?
figurine?
I mean, I never use it anyway,
The
so
moss did not try, no.
it's just been taking up space in my backpack.
That's a shame.
What
Yeah.
did the X safe do for?
I think it's like a familiar and it comes back.
Well, I lost connection to it, so I don't think this one's coming back, boys.
Try bringing it back. Say doesn't it have like a magic word?
Does
So,
it?
let's head for the geysers in the meantime, shall we?
Yes.
Mhm.
I can
Yeah.
start driving.
Oh,
Unless you
well, apparently I just accidentally killed an actual live raven, so.
Hmm.
Oh,
animal
cool.
cruelty is illegal in some parts of the nation.
Did I say actual raven? I mean, it was clearly a figurine, so.
big burning down orphanages also.
What?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we've done a lot worse than accidentally, send animals to their
Anyways,
death,
I
which
don't
is
know.
not the first time I have done this either.
Anyways,
I would like to start driving, and I'll roll for that. Thank you. Unless you
Well,
guys want
that's
to walk,
gone now.
but I
Nope.
think that it might be safer in the carriage.
I do.
Me, I'm so good. What the heck? Crazy.
okay. So as you all begin to move your cart through this land, there are a few trees here and there, some pools of this green liquid, and patches of this dark green moss.
But that moss didn't pop up on my spell, right? My
Correct.
commune with nature.
Correct.
Don't trust the moss. It's not moss.
Okay.
It's not alive. Normal moss is alive, but that's not alive.
So should I avoid it? I should avoid
Yes.
it. Yep.
Yes.
It must be the
Mhm.
vengeful spirit of moss that has died before.
Doesn't look like it's a moss mealy worm with a normal moss head, though.
Quick question.
Well, if everybody backs up from it a bit, I can firebolt it and see if it screams.
Well, do plants normally scream?
Yeah, that's why it would be concerning.
That is true.
There's a visual on screen if you guys want it.
Good point. What?
What
Where are
direction are we
Oh.
coming from?
You will be in the bottom left corner of this map currently.
Quick question about it while we're, are there any bodies in this portion too? Or
Yeah,
are we
so
past-
there
did we
are
pass
a number of bodies that are currently littering this this area. It seems like it is now an abandoned battlefield.
okay.
Okay.
It's the dead marshes.
Can I cast Toll the Dead on some moss right here?
Sure.
Okay, yeah. I'll just go ahead and cast that.
Take that, moss.
Imagine being a moss and making a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw to the moss.
Yeah, it fails automatically, and there's
Excellent.
this high pitched squeal as it recoils back, and
No, the goddamn moss
Ooh.
screamed.
See? The moss does scream. Sim was right.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow, kind of shocked, but also that is very concerning.
Yeah, avoid the trees too because wait,
the
did the
trees
trees
are petrified.
Okay,
Okay.
never mind. Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast my new favorite spell, Dance Macabre.
Mm-hmm.
Dance Macarena.
Okay.
Yay, Macarena.
I'm gonna cast my favorite spell, Mambo number 5.
A little bit of Monica.
And to the nearest 5 dead bodies, and I just want them to follow us.
Yeah, let me go ahead and look up Dance Macabre.
I'm also gonna instruct them to avoid moss.
Un momento, por favor.
Gotcha.
Okay. What are you gonna look at Dance Macao? I mean, if they're just bodies, then they'll just get up, right?
Well, it depends on like with whether Dan's Macabre has like a time
Yeah.
limit on how long the dead bodies
Yeah.
are there for.
So these are all
and-
gonna rise as skeletons.
Ooh.
And you notice as they rise, they are not humanoid. Some of them have horns. Some of them have withered wings that have been like withered away. These are fiendish. And every time you've destroyed a fiend, they've turned into dust and nothingness. Specifically, these are devils.
Oh.
Whoa. What color are the bones?
Made that are now skeletons.
Yeah. The bones like whitish, grayish, kind of like
Scaly
that.
bones.
They are a lot of things. They basically range from like blackened to some of them have, excuse me for a second, sorry, some of them have this moss clinging onto them, kind of giving off this greenish glow, but all of their eyes like have sprung to life, letting off this like sound as they all begin to awaken.
It's really fucking creepy.
I don't agree with you. It's kind of charming. It's kind of charming. Though I do feel a little bit uncomfortable with the fact that this might be kind of important, like this burial area. I don't know, like it's a
Anyone
battlefield,
can
you know what I
make a history check.
mean? Who?
Anyone?
Everyone.
History.
3 plus 3.
Mine's 1.
19.
Nice.
Ooh, sick.
I got a net one.
So 8, rather. Yeah. Ooh.
So the most important part of Elif being able to raise his guys from the dead means that they were dead, so they're not already undead.
Sam,
Well, they are now.
you spent very little time in Elviron's tower, but there have been mentions of this battlefield many times that you guys have come across. The words blood war come to mind,
Oh,
which is a
Oh.
battle between devils and fiends raging along a plane known as Hades.
okay. Yeah, these are remains from the Blood War. We're in Hades specifically. Okay.
I want to
Jeez.
definitely get a move on with the cart.
Don't touch the moss.
I won't, but
We can get going.
As we move through this area, I want to like look over the cart side and pay attention to one specific wheel to make sure that it doesn't touch the moss.
Okay. Okay.
I can like sort of half hang out of the thing, just fire bolting any moss that looks like it's going to get close. Also, is this gray block important?
That's me blocking out the moss that was Toll of the Dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Good to know. All right, so I guess we're gonna navigate through this area. Okay. Is that about right?
Yeah.
I'm
I mean,
kinda
we should
Okay,
all
well,
be
together.
moving as like a lump, right?
How do
Yeah,
Is there
together.
a way to select multiple people?
There
Yeah,
is,
sure.
but you have to have access to all of the character
Yeah.
tokens.
Yeah, you
We
just
can do it.
you make it, you highlight
Oh.
it like a square, like you would for like desktop icons, and you should be able to move everything
Yeah.
like in the
Only,
unit.
only the ones you have control over, but I think
So
at
all of
this
your
point-
zombies.
I think at this point Elith would be best moving herself, and then we can follow.
Zark, you notice
No,
that in
figure
one of the
out.
trees, Zark notices in one of the trees that there's a large about 13-foot tall shape. On one of these branches is this huge tree, kind of looking down at all of you.
Oh.
Quick question for
boy.
context. Do any of my devils, like you said, they have wings? I'm assuming they can't fly.
They cannot fly.
Unless. Oh, okay.
They're all
Unless,
I just wanna-
Charizard.
I'm gonna.
unless
gonna
you
put one on
cast
Burrow.
levitate on them, I guess.
Oh gosh. Okay, that's unnerving. Do we all see it? Are we all seeing?
Hey,
Sark noticed it.
Are we all seeing what's happening?
anybody else worried about that? And I point at it.
I
The
am.
figure has
I'm
a
the card.
golden armor coming up from its waist, wrapping around from between its legs up into its torso and its bare chest. It has this elongated golden helmet and these outstretched long wings. As you look at him, it seems it has a night sky spread across it, its wings. And its eyes are glowing.
Don't worry, guys. I
red.
can talk to it. It's a bear. We're good.
It's humanoid in shape, and it carries the cane of a shepherd.
Yeah, Shadow's going to use Divine Sense.
What does that do?
Celestial
I can- I'll
space,
post
fiends,
it.
and undead.
Put it in
Yeah.
chat.
You know, I
This is the
can
first time you
Fiends,
used it. Yeah,
Celestials.
so there's actually
Undead.
3 of these in your area, and one of them you didn't notice, but kind of just rose up behind you.
No.
as well as I
don't
sense
like it.
evil and good.
I had an Ember thought,
Mhm.
but the Ember thought does not count as a Flint thought.
Damn it.
No, it doesn't. Have a flint thought.
The one in the tree speaks to all of you.
Okay.
Its voice kind of echoing.
It speaks for the trees. Sorry.
What does it say?
You,
pollute again, I'll break your fucking knees.
you are not one of the undead.
Not
No.
yet.
Just passing through.
Do
We don't
these
mean
things
you
smell
anymore.
evil?
The Reaper speaks.
What did you say?
What did he say?
We meet him?
We don't mean to intrude on your area if this is what it is. We're just looking for a way home. May we pass?
Those who wish to pass through these lands and beyond are either taken by us or by the ferryman.
Ah, the ferryman.
Like,
Where's this ferryman?
All 3 of them are a lot of hiss. They're all.
Do you mean
Hey,
to
that's
stop
all.
us?
I could pay the toll. I got a lot of gold.
I don't think you can pay this toll with just regular gold there, Flint.
We could
What
set up
about-
a payment plan. I could send you souls.
No, see, that's how they get you, because they'll hit you with those high interest rates, and then you're fucked for life.
I heard
How they
something
get you.
about. I heard something about your heart weighing as much as a feather. I'm pretty sure my heart is very little and it can weigh as much as a feather. We don't know.
17 souls a month is ridiculous. I mean,
That's rookie numbers, but
It's a pretty high interest
Fuck those
rate.
numbers up.
Cool.
can
I'm
I
gonna
continue
raise the.
art through this, you guys, or do we want to stay still for them?
okay.
Keep moving. No, keep going.
Keep moving.
Salcos.
Yeah.
With my divine sense, I could tell if they're evil or good or not any of those.
They are considered evil.
Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
that's great. They smell bad.
hold off for a second, guys. I just like to say, if we really wanted to, we could fall back for 20 or so minutes. Do you guys remember what happened in the Shadowfell?
Nope. But I do know you're not on
Vaguely.
the card anymore.
No, these.
I try
One
not to think about
swoops
it.
down,
Good.
goes in the sky and lands on the ground. It's now towering above you. It has like these hunched legs, almost kind of like it's a backseat where they curve up and up, where it's like stay on the balls of its feet, like it's ready to pounce any moment.
Okay.
Don't like that.
Will you let us pass? We don't mean to disturb you, or the order here.
None may stray
make-
from the flock.
I'll make you a really good timber. Best one you've ever had.
Probably the only
I
one.
don't think they want those.
Do you eat? Can you taste things?
You know, guys, I'm gonna say this again. I really think we should fall back for a little bit if we want to completely just not have this issue.
What path do you see?
Or I could just
Uh,
make them a timber.
Here's the thing.
You've tried my timber.
I don't think
It's
the
very
timber gonna work for these
persuasive.
things.
It is a persuasive.
Yeah, I don't think.
I've just got to say that to prevent us from getting to something, and the rest of this plane seems to be a wasteland, so something seems to be better than nothing.
I need to get to the river, and I mean, if we want to like wait or maybe go around, that's an option. But if we're thinking of just like going back, I'm willing.
I thought you already went to the river. We were right next to the river before.
We weren't on the river.
This thing's got both legs. Can you just go underneath those legs? Try and drive the carriage underneath the legs. It's real tall. Look at it. Here, I'll show you. And I jump off and just walk underneath the legs of this thing.
It's gonna strike its cane down in front of you.
Uh-oh.
Not striking you, but in front of you. Preventing you from pass.
Oh, we're doing that. And I want to try and like juke a little bit and try and dodge underneath
Try to
the
break,
cane.
try to break his ankles.
Yeah. I'll just break his ankles and dodge and roll through. Can I do that, Michael?
Make a an acrobatics check.
Okay. 20. 13 plus 7.
Nice.
Man,
Man, I
that's
wish I
gonna
would've
be a
done that.
4 on its part.
Get fucked, loser!
Nerd.
Don't get dunked on. See, you just go right through it, and I start walking away.
Oh my god.
Flint. Don't.
Come on, guys.
We've got to
Oh
move.
no.
We have to move
Oh
as a dragon.
no.
Well, there's.
I will make you then. Just like 10 feet away. Come on, guys.
I want to be violent. I want. To be violent.
Mother, I heard violence.
What did it do after I just dodged by it?
Yeah, it's gonna turn and like just glance in your direction, and as you're like looking back, like saying, "Come here, guys," you turn back around to see that 2 shadows have spawned in front of you.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, I thought it was that.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just click my character token, which doesn't apparently exist. What the fuck?
Okay.
You have to drag it onto the map.
Yep, I always forget.
So
You go through
real
this
quick,
every
GM,
other
does it-
week.
just a quick question.
Ah.
Does it look like? Just a real quick question, GM. Does it look like they're about to attack us at the moment, or are things kind of at a tense standoff
Yeah.
right now?
Things are very tense right now. You
Okay.
get the feel that a wrong move could land you in combat.
I'm gonna summon. I'm gonna summon the
You wanna
pact
do
weapon.
that?
I like summon the staff again with the runes.
Yeah.
Just
and click
make it
that.
materialize in my hand. Put it down, like it's and sort of hold it up to show them. What does this mean to you?
It takes a long stare.
See who I serve. Who my friend is.
Is no master of ours.
He sends souls this way, does he not?
We are simply the shepherds of souls, carrying them to their eternal despair.
We're more than just souls. And we have a lot more to do before we end up there. Now, we mean to collect on something very important to us, after which we will leave, and will disturb you no more. May we pass, only by your leave.
Make a persuasion check.
As he's doing this, I'm blowing raspberries at the shadow behind me.
So that's a 34. It's a natural 20.
Okay.
Tell me, Reaper, what path will you and your companions take?
We're seeking answers. We're seeking a path back to our home. And our friend has a quest.
Imagine being on a quest.
She wishes to collect some of the fire from that river. Isn't that right, Elith?
It is under the request of someone very important, I'm sure, to this realm.
Is the fire sacred to you? Could you agree to our terms? We do not mean to disturb you more than that. And if you know of a way for us to return to where we came from, we would welcome that.
The flames of the Phlegethos are no concerns of ours. If you travel down where the river flows, you'll come to the River of Despair. Onward, beyond this plane. You may
That leads me. Yes.
be able to find your way home. But if you give in to despair, you will be there. With that, they're all going to shimmer and fade and disappear.
With that, I'm gonna go.
Stuff, Jack.
We sure killed those guys.
A natural 20 persuasion.
Ooh. Sorry, DM.
I'm fine with skipping a combat encounter. It's whatever.
I'm fine with it too. Thank you very much.
Hey, I mean, I think it's more impressive that I broke that dude's ankles. He's undead.
How
He doesn't
did
have
I-
ankles to break.
Technically a fiend
looks
is
like
what
we
he
have a-
was.
Looks like we have a heading, but also a warning. We can't give in to despair, whatever that means.
Don't worry, I'll give you lots of good food.
He
You
did
can't-
confirm.
You can't despair if I give you good food.
That's a true fact.
I mean, this is fair, and we're going to be in the back of a cart. Can you prepare a food while in the back of the cart?
Yes.
Wait, how long have we been in the cart for?
Since the morning.
Okay, and what time is it now?
You've only been in the car for about an hour and a half. You just traveled
Damn.
beyond the hills. Alf has been driving it quite expertly throughout the rocks, so.
So I could have been taking a short rest and gotten rid of my exhaustion this entire time. Oh well.
Nope.
You,
Yeah, because I have that option.
Oh.
Not this exhaustion.
Well,
This is something else.
how long
Okay.
is it to the river?
This is exhaustion 2.
Hey, Illith.
2.0.
Right. You needed that bit of glass formed into a flask, right? Does that formation need to happen with lightning too? I remembered there was something weird with lightning going on there.
Yes, the vial, like the glass. Really, the only specification, let me go ahead and just make sure in my little notebook here, is that lightning is used to shock glass and then it's melted down. So I'm thinking that we could dig a hole shaped like the vial and then maybe like put it in there. I'm not a glassmith, but
Can Sam remember how an actual glassmith would do it?
Somebody who might know how to do that is Shada.
I know.
Yeah, Shada. Like, me as a player, I know how you would actually do that.
Same! But Shada might have the most basic understanding of how to make a vial.
Yeah,
There you go.
what's up?
How do you know, Shada?
Glass.
You've got a chunk of glass. Now you need to make it into a vial. How do?
Like Minecraft.
Well, I'm best with metal and leather, but
Wait, are y'all needing a vial, or do you have to make like a custom one?
This has
It's
to
a
be
special
custom
one.
made with the lightning.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Sam can provide the lightning.
He could bring the storm.
Right. Right.
I want to get there before the fiend or the devils that I have before they go away.
Also,
See what they
Something adventures.
I would like
Something
to
lore.
ritual cast Forbiddance and hold it.
Okay.
Nice.
That's gonna take
So-
20 minutes.
Jeez, ask you, last time we did that, there was indiscriminate destruction of a whole lot of souls that didn't need to be destroyed.
For the greater good.
Also, there was that one soul earlier that you mercy killed. I mean, in this setting specifically, that indiscriminate killing might be a mass mercy kill.
Maybe. You might be right. Alright.
Imagine
Well-
living as one of those things. What would your life be like?
Yeah.
I also think that would grow into another thing. I'm not exactly sure. But that didn't look like a full-grown thing to me. Maybe he turns into a full-grown demon here and then he gets to go to hell. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, they kept making references to the flock. And I mean, what does a shepherd do except guard sheep, maybe
Raise.
shear them, maybe kill them?
I hear shepherds are particularly good at killing giants. Maybe that's just a story. I don't know.
yeah, I wouldn't know.
Okay.
Sam, I'm glad you got that joke.
I
Glad you appreciated it. Glad some of you-
appreciated it. Had to hold it back, but I appreciated it.
All right.
Wait.
Right.
So what's our plan here?
Well,
we
we're
doing?
on the way to the river, and
Yeah, and
I need
while-
to...
Yeah.
Sorry, I just need to craft the vial, get the fire in the vial, and then we go down from there. I'm assuming.
I mean, most vials I've seen are blown with a rod.
A hollow rod?
A hollow rod. I'm not too informed on this stuff. Besides,
And then, what would you shape it with, a flat stone or something?
like a mold, I think. I'm not really too sure.
Well, the good news is that, again, if I lose any of my limbs, I could kind of put them back on. So let's do our best, see what we can make. And
Are you offering one of your limbs as a hollow rod?
that's actually not a bad idea. That's
I
not a
think
bad
it's
idea.
a horrible idea.
That's so
Okay.
weird. I've
That's
I
got
don't
a-
think that you can reattach a limb that has been incinerated. Just putting that out there.
I have heat resistance, fire resistance.
If we need a hollow rod, I have this wooden spoon that we could just, make a hole through the handle.
Yes.
That's
oh,
adorable.
We're getting good idea. We need to do this when we get there, though. How close are we to the river now?
few hundred feet.
Excellent.
Oh,
okay,
hey,
no
I have wood tools too,
I'm
so
so
I can
excited.
help drill a hole in the wood.
I think I'd use this time to dig through the stuff from the Kraken's lair to see if there's anything else of interest, because you mentioned that there were a few things we hadn't really accounted for yet.
Yeah, so
Okay,
that would be
Tim.
gemstones and treasure objects.
Okay.
So
Oh, you said you needed a vial?
A custom vial made from lightning infused glass.
Yeah. It's a very particular kind.
That's a tough
Imagine
one.
if we just needed a vial and Zark had 40 of them and didn't say anything for 2 sessions.
so Jack, in one bag you find 5 gemstones, each worth about 500 gold. And
No, I only have two glass. I only have two glass bottles.
along with that bag, you also find an additional 3 diamonds, roughly worth 1,000 gold each.
Zark, you also have 40 vials
Oh, now I
And
only have 20.
of acid.
lastly, Jack, you find.
You said 3 diamonds,
Yep.
300 each.
Yep. You also find a platinum bracelet set with a sapphire
Oh,
and a gold music box.
What song does it play?
Music
Huh.
box.
What shall we do with the drunken sailor?
fascinating. Fascinating. Okay. Now something else that Jack's gonna do while we're en route is he's gonna pass out 1 superior healing potion to everyone except for himself.
Okay.
He's got enough to give them all out. So everybody add 1 superior healing potion to your inventory. There you go. Got these from the Kraken Slayer. Didn't have time to disseminate.
When he tries to give one to me, to Flint, I'm never gonna use this. Legitimately, ever.
Why not? You're not gonna get hurt?
When I'm raging, I have blinders, and I won't see my friend down, and I will never use it on myself. It's better for you to take it because you have better situational awareness than I do when we're in a fight. I will never, ever, 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 ever use this.
Okay.
You keep
seem really
it.
sure about that. All right. I'll keep an eye on you. Make sure that you're all right then.
Hey, Olith.
Yeah.
You always need like glass things, right? Would you like a empty potion thing? I have a little bottle. Would you need that?
What kind of bottle is it?
It used to be like a greater health potion, but now it's just empty, so it's just kind of like a moderately like big sort of glass bottle.
I believe so. I should still have my grave dirt concoction on me, as well as some old grave dirt. Yeah, here, just give me that. Give me that. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
There you go.
I could fill it with ash, or okay.
Gotta keep our spirits up in the meantime.
I have a question, just that Shadow would be like contemplating for the DM.
Okay.
So since Jack brought out his packed weapon and the green fires around, Shadow would want to know, like, generally from his prior knowledge, even though he knows this will most likely be different, how long would it take to forge a blade for a scythe that big?
So you would need to have a area to do the forge.
Yeah.
You guys haven't really looked beyond this area for any dwellings or anything like that.
But generally speaking, if I did have that,
I mean, a blade for a scythe does not take that much time to forge.
all right.
Okay. I'm assuming we're at the river now. It's been a few hundred feet with all the
Yeah.
discussion. Oh my gosh, let's go. I'm so excited, you guys. You don't even
Okay.
know. I'm hopping off that carriage and immediately, Flint, may we use the spoon? I'm
Holy
gonna start-
spoonful.
I'm gonna start digging all it, okay, is the ground soft by the river? Is it like
It's like black sand.
that's so fire. That's so cool. Are you
Literally.
Wow.
I will offer up my worst slotted wooden spoon for them to chop it in half and drill a hole through it.
Okay.
Fair.
Do we have a tool to drill a hole through it with?
Zark does.
Yep, I have woodworking tools.
Oh, good.
Also, like dig a hole in the sand big enough to put the glass, if that makes sense. Like,
Okay.
it's gonna be a really weird shaped bottle. It's not gonna look the best.
Okay. Yeah,
But
so you managed to make a makeshift glass blowing pipe.
Do you need me to provide some heat, or are you just going to do it in the fires of the river?
I could feel safer if you did it, just for the recipe's sake.
Okay. Then Sam will get prepped next to the hole in the ground, ready to firebolt / shocking grasp.
Okay.
Glass ball, glass 4
Elith,
goes in.
what's this whole thing for, by the way?
It's just important, and I need to.
Okay, important, but
I need to
why? Okay, and I take back my wood.
I'm gonna kill you. Are you
Okay,
serious, Flynn?
okay, but what's it for?
Well, if
it's important, you could tell us.
yeah, well, I'm just honestly, I don't have the best idea, though I do believe that if I do this successfully, it'll create a concoction that I can use. Don't really know how, I don't know if I drink it, but I know that it's important, and I was asked to make it, and I feel like if I complete this task, then I will level up per se, you know?
No, I don't. I would like to know what it's used for.
Great, I don't know. I don't know either. But
Okay.
that's all I have to do.
You say
Who
you
asked
were
you to make it?
Okay, I put the wooden spoon without the spoon head on it anymore. The hollow wooden spoon. It's now a straw. I put the
It's a wooden straw.
I put the wooden straw back in my belt. Okay. And walk off.
I'm gonna pull out the staff of withering, I believe it is, that I have in my bag of holding
You
somewhere.
do have one of those.
And I'm gonna use that.
You're gonna try
Is it
to.
hollow?
Yeah, with like the end that doesn't have the hand on it. Actually, maybe a finger would work well. What do you guys think?
So it's a magic weapon. Those can't be destroyed easily.
hard to say. You're like,
I mean, if you want to drill a hole through it, assuming you succeeded, it might not be magical anymore.
What, the staff?
Yeah, the staff, if you wanted to drill a hole through the center.
I don't use I don't use it anyway, really. So I don't mind, especially if Flint isn't gonna share.
You didn't tell me what it was for.
I don't know. I don't understand why you can't just help me. This is important to me, Flint.
Well, you haven't really said who asked for it either.
I've learned recently
I'm
that,
certain that would help.
That
Who else? My patron. But it's just a vial with fire in it. I don't believe it can do any harm.
we also learned that your patron was like the unspeakable one or something.
Yeah, he really likes the purpose of his name. Dislikes the purpose of his name. Ugh.
So we're doing something not for you, but for him.
It could benefit me greatly.
you just don't know what it would do to you.
Right. But I feel confident that it won't interfere with any of you.
Oh no, guys, there's an Amber Alert. Yeah. Oh no. Sorry.
Okay. You don't know what it's going to be for. You think it might help us, but you're taking that on faith based on your faith in this being who's been helping you. Do you know this being to be someone who would be that helpful, generous, beneficial to what we're looking to do?
I mean, with a name like the unspeakable one,
He just doesn't like to be
Trust-
bothered. You know that when you say a deity's name, it invokes a bit of them. Okay, he just doesn't like to be. Don't just.
isn't that kind of like the whole purpose of a deity, is to help you out in times of need?
The thing is that he grants me the strength to make the changes in my own world. He's got stuff going on. I get it. But like, I also have things going on. That's the mutually beneficial part. I wouldn't be able to do anything that I do, really. I don't think without his power.
Right. I mean, I have no. Well, you say that, Eleth, but you've had power before, right? Through that last person you were getting power from.
Yeah, and then the one before that.
Sounds like
Which
there's
was-
a lot more
which
to
was
you
also
and what
him.
you can do. Sounds like there's a lot more to you and what you can do than just what he can do for you.
But the supply comes from him.
Right.
Well, you're not gonna help
I'd
him.
like to help however I can. I hold up a cast iron pan. Like, would this help? It's a pot.
We
You
would
control
need
a hole through it or something, and barely use it.
Or maybe you can get a really flat, wide flask.
Yeah, that might look kind of cool.
Okay. I'll. Oh, hey, Zark. How about one of those mini vials of acid that you have?
To put a hole.
I guess that could work. I mean, obviously it can hold acid. I'm pretty sure it can hold fire.
It's
We'll
just
see.
like in the indent, isn't it? It is like cutting through. What if this is so difficult? I've done a lot of things. And working with glass is the most tricky.
Of all the plans you guys have floated of mine, the lack of glass blowing tools has provided to be your foil after all.
Okay, but let's be honest here. When in any part of this campaign have we needed a set of glass blowing tools?
So dumb. I'm so dumb. Come here. One of you, A, B, C, D, or E, come here. And I'm gonna
What do
bring
you-
one
Okay.
of the skeleton.
Oh, so I guess we
No.
just don't have names now. Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
Guys, one of the
Wow.
skeletal devils.
One of the skeletons.
skeletal devils. I'm
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Toxic. And I'm just gonna go ahead and they have horns, right? Like pretty
Yeah.
big horns. I'm gonna rip one of them off.
No.
Jesus.
Give this to me. And then I'm going to offer it towards Sam and Zark.
I mean, horns are just bones. Like,
But it
I
can
mean,
be
you were
crafted.
also offering us just wood, so.
This
no.
I mean,
Like, how are you gonna rip
What
a bone
happens-
off of a skull?
So what happens next?
What if it's frail
Focus on that.
and brittle?
Well,
If
then
it's
it'll,
frail and
it'll
brittle, I don't
probably
think it'll work for glass
crack
blowing.
under pressure then.
Damn.
Make
What
a
if it-
strength check, Elif.
Thank you. Trying to justify how strong I am.
-1, bro.
Good luck. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh.
So you watch
Okay.
Elif go over and pull, and she just keeps pulling. And she's kind of dangling for a second off of its horn, and then all the skeletons just break down and fall.
No
The
way.
spell wears off.
No. No. Can I start?
Do you need?
She hurt herself in the confusion.
Alright.
Maybe a femur bone or a leg bone. Can
A
we
femur
use
bone
one of
is
these?
a leg bone, but
Can we, can we
That's
use
the same thing.
there are bones, Elif.
I just kill bodies. I don't.
Rattle them, boys.
Okay, I am not a medical expert.
There's-
Clearly.
Okay.
Medical
You
advice
got
from
your
me.
choice for the leg bones between the tibia, the fibula, or the femur. Those are your choices.
John, would you be the one to rip the bone off her?
Metacarpals or metatarsals, whatever.
I feel like that is an oxymoron when it comes to you, because you're like, I'm not good with medicine, but also you have 5 undead creatures at your disposal that you somehow raised.
That is not medicine. That
All right, which part of the skeleton are we using for the blowing thing?
one of these smaller ones. We don't want the biggest leg. I don't remember the names.
We could still use a horn, couldn't we?
If
We
you
should
can
make
get
sure
it
to
off.
use the entire skeleton. It would be disrespectful to waste part of the skeleton.
Shada's going to go over to one of the skeleton's horns
Okay.
and then take his smithing hammer and his tongs and try to break it off.
Why don't you just cut it off with a sword?
It's not serrated.
Yeah.
Imagine having a serrated horn. Or serrated sword, sorry.
Go ahead and make a tools check, Sark, to see if you can make this bone into a makeshift pipe.
All right. What's that gonna be under?
It's gonna be a dexterity check. Add your proficiency modifier.
Oh, sweet. Okay,
Bro,
so
we could have saved the last like 10 minutes if you just told me what this was for.
no, not
Oh,
a save. I'm
You're
stupid.
so tall. I'm gonna have a I'm
8 plus
I'm
so 13.
convince you.
13.
13, yeah, that's enough. That'll do it. You managed to take this bone and kind of clean out where the marrow would be. And
Hey Flint, do you want this leftover marrow? I heard it's full of nutrients.
No, I
Oh
wouldn't
yes,
touch
please.
that.
Yes,
I
please.
give them.
I can make gelatin out of that. Which in turn I
Can
can
I
make.
just firebolt the
Devil
remaining
gelatin.
marrow?
I can no. Marrow's
Just
good.
firebolted.
I can make marshmallows. I can make marshmallows.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I will not eat anything that comes from one of those.
You're gonna know. I think I will give you food
I'll-
and you will
you know
eat
what?
it and be like, this is good. And then I'll be like, oh, by the way, I made it out of those dead things that Elith raised.
I
You
mean,
remember
isn't
when I
all
ate
food
that one
technically a
dead
dead thing?
From the that one like Shadow Realm. Do you remember when I ate that? And
Shadow Realm, Jimbo.
I remember.
I didn't go to a Shadow Realm.
I don't mean to be bitter, but I'm getting a headache just standing here. Can we blow
Right.
the glass?
Can we move this along?
Move on.
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got
Clay-
time and space. Looks like we won't be harried for now.
Is there anything that we should be rolling in order to actually like craft it, or do we just like?
you can make a sleight of hand check there, Aleph.
5.
All right, so Sam kind of shocks it and begins to make it into its molten form, and you try to, you're just not quite getting the hang of it, and it gets misshapen. Go ahead and make another sleight of hand check.
Okay.
This time with advantage.
You're gonna give her 3 chances, right?
Let's go. Let's go to natural 20.
All right,
I
yeah,
got the
that
form.
will be your 2 successes that you needed. Is either gonna be 2 successes or 2 fails. So, yeah, you manage with Shada's like guidance and his knowledge of working with such materials to a limited extent. Shape the glass into this crudely shaped vial. You don't quite have the tools that you want, but you do have a vial.
Thank you. And now I'm just. Now I have to figure out how to fill it.
Do you have mage hand?
No.
Does anybody have mage hand?
Well, we had somebody that had mage hand.
Imagine having a fire wizard.
Do we have any rope or like?
Wait, aren't you? Wait, Ella, don't you have fire resistance?
Yes.
Then just stick your hand in there.
I'm worried that it's gonna like fall and we put it back on.
Shada's going to grab the vial and then hold it with his tongs and then hand the tongs to Elith.
Oh,
Smart thinking. I'm gonna go over to the river and dip it in. Only fill it. Actually, I'll fill it. I'll fill it all the way just in case. And then I'm gonna take a topper off of a different vial and put it on there.
So, Elf, as you approach the river and get closer to the banks of it, it starts to this roaring sound, kind of been dull for most of you, and the sound of like the crackling flames begins to grow louder. And you reach down, and your face is stinging. You kind of turn your right side to the river and reach out with the tongs, dipping the vial into the flames, and it
there's
is
the fire and the flames.
excruciating, like so painful. And like the flames are like kicking up, they're burning your hand. You're gonna take 88 points of fire damage.
Oh my gosh.
And that
If you
is
fire resistance,
that is after your resistance, Ella.
yeah.
Oh.
What?
Okay.
She's not fireproof. She's fire resistant. There is a difference. Big difference.
So after I get the bottle top on, I'll just kind of
I'm not
stare
done.
at my arm. Oh my god, no
Oh
way.
boy.
So as you're staring at you reach your back up and you notice that your hand is completely melted. You have
Oh my god.
exposed bones. You see a few ligaments connecting the bones of your fingers to the bones of your arm and wrist. And you also like half your face is just completely singed, and your skin has actually begun to melt.
Looking like
question.
Gus from Breaking Bad.
Question:
Ah!
Is it right side or left side?
Her right side.
Ah!
Yep. Quick, someone cast Cure Wounds.
I know that spell.
So-
I'm pretty
so
sure
her
everyone here
hand-
knows that spell.
Her hand is basically just bones and sinew now,
Yep.
right? But she's still holding the vial like
Correct.
normally.
Yep, and it's now full
The tongs are
of
fused
this
into
like
her hand now.
swirling flame. You managed to cork it.
Yeah, 'cause that's the worry right now.
All right.
That's out from pain. I don't want to deal with this. I don't even. This is my arm.
I'm gonna cancel my forbiddance and walk over to Elith and cast Aura of Vitality, and just for the next minute, I'm just gonna
Oh.
siphon that all
Actually
over.
drag her back.
Yeah.
Zark,
Yes.
we need to talk.
Oh boy.
I'll be healing her for 20d6 over the course of the next minute. That's 60 hit points.
Is it gonna fix my hand?
Don't know.
No.
Oh my
No,
God.
no, absolutely not.
Serious?
That sounds like something that needs like at least greater restoration or even regeneration.
No, it's way more than Greater Restoration. It's like a 7th level spell, I think. Regeneration.
Regeneration? Yeah.
Oh my god. You're right.
No. No. Look at my hand.
You still
Jack.
here?
Look at my hand.
Stay with us.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay.
Look, Kizeski's here.
Oh, wow.
Elith, this is why we don't go dunking our hands in big
You're
old
gonna start,
pits
you're
of
gonna start
fire.
lecturing me?
Yes.
You got what you wanted, right? You got
Well, no,
what you wanted?
I'm done.
I'm going
That
to
was
the
all.
cart. I'm going to the cart.
Okay.
I hope it was worth it.
I
So
hope
I-
so too. I
so-
really do.
So I pulled Zark off as soon as we saw it.
Oh my.
I pulled him off the top.
Shut up.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you for that.
Mm.
So, what the fuck is happening with our friend?
I don't know.
That's
So-
not right, right? Like, this isn't me overreacting because I'm sensitive or whatever. Like, that was fucked up, right?
Yeah, that definitely was a little fucked up on her part.
Did you see she could still move the hand when it was just all bones?
Have we
What
come
the
back to the
fuck
cart
is
yet?
that?
I mean, I'm definitely not a man of medicine at all, but yeah, I don't think that's how hands work. No.
I think we might need to talk to her about whatever the... She just lost a fucking hand for a reason that she couldn't tell me. She didn't know why, and then she lost her hand for it. And like half her face, but you know, half her face is still normal.
It sounds to me like her patron there is a little toxic, as she would say.
We should get Gary and we should set up an intervention.
Yeah, pull everyone together. All right, everyone, we need you to grab some paper and start writing a letter to Elith, letting her know
Gar?
we care about her. That's the only reason why we're doing this.
Gary and Mother Iris.
Oh boy.
We,
Hail
we,
virus.
Back.
we need to talk to her about this because this is what the fuck just happened there was not right. And that's not even the spell. That is getting a material for a spell. That's not the spell. Imagine what the spell is.
All right, Elith. So, here's the deal. I healed you a bit, so you're not dying. I cannot fix your arm, or well, your hand and your face until at least tomorrow, provided we get a good rest. Until then, you're gonna be a little bit bony for now, but until then, I recommend just don't stick your hands in giant pits of fire for the time being, until we can get that hand back on there.
Elif is you think that she's listening to you maybe, but she's just kind of staring at her hand and like feeling the bones, and then like touching her horns and touching her
Is
bones
that-
again.
Is that something your patron can help you?
These bones seem to be made out of bone.
Turn this bone into a glass blowing.
I don't think so.
We'll get your arm back.
At least you're still alive, right?
She's fine. She's
Yeah.
doing great. The impact of the fire could have wiped her out, but I've healed her. She's not dying. She's not even close right now. The hand's not coming back unless we do something a bit stronger than what I just did, though. But I'll need time to be able to prepare that.
We can get to that.
In the meantime, though, I'm gonna focus on defending us, and Hizetsu's gonna sit down crisscross, and he's going to ritual cast Forbiddance again and hold it.
Zark, in the distance, you notice that there is a vessel that is currently coming down the river from upstream.
All right.
Is this at the point where I have pulled him aside and we're talking?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely tell Flint that hey, there's somebody coming down the river.
What do you mean coming down the river? The river is fire.
I take him by the shoulders and I turn around to see the vessel coming down the river.
Can I tell what the vessel like looks like?
Make a perception check.
What is my perception? Ugh. This is a natural one.
You have no clue.
Here, how about I also take a look?
Bro, this thing that you sent me is very good or very bad. There's no in between. I'm only rolling nat 20s and nat 1s in this thing.
You gotta get the opalite stone
13.
die.
Hmm?
You have to get the opalite gemstone dice. It works
So
together.
I got a 13.
13. It looks like a small boat.
Ah. It appears to be a small boat.
You can't tell if it's wood or anything? How is a boat floating on fire? Fire isn't flutter. It's not like it's not a solid thing. You can put your hand through fire.
I've got this wild explanation for you. Are you ready?
You're
Magic.
You,
Is it a magic? It's a magic boat, isn't it?
Probably.
Probably, but that's not the point.
What
I
you
was trying
don't
to get
see
at.
is beneath the fire, there's actually a track system that the boat is going along.
And in front of the tracks, there's horses pulling the boat along.
Very faintly in the distance, you hear, "It's a small world." That's hell if I know what it is.
Well, I don't know if they're friend or foe. I assume everything here wants to fight us.
I mean, so far that's been the case. So
So let's go tell our friends and the
the lady with the bone hand that there's people coming down the river.
Yeah, let's get Jack to talk to them. He seems to be the best at doing that.
I see
Okay.
those facial expressions, Peach. I see you. I see
He
you.
says lady with the bone hand because he doesn't know who you are anymore.
Are you saying that we're not friends anymore? Toxic.
How far along is my forbiddance ritual at this point?
It's getting there. You're almost done.
Quick thing, while this is happening, I'm gonna take the vial and since I don't have a hand anymore, and it's just bones, you know, it can't really get worse. So I am
Oh, I think it can.
and try to put I'm gonna try to put some grave dirt that I have into the vial.
Okay. All while Zark and Flint are off, talking to each other.
Yeah.
You put some grave dirt into the vial, and just for a second, it flashes green. And the fire fades.
Did anyone see that?
See what?
I mean, everything around here is flashing green, so I think you're probably fine.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
The fire
It's the
within the
only
vial
color that's
is
allowed.
now gone.
What?
Actually, what did you say, Michael? Sorry.
So
The fire in the
the
vial is
the
gone.
fire in the vial is now gone after the flash of green light.
Oh.
And as you hold it in your hand, Elith, it has this ever faint vibration. And that is where we're going to take our mid-session break.
What?
Ooh.
So everyone, we will be taking a short break here and be returning very shortly. Jack, what do you got for us?
Short rest. What have I got for you? Well, just a quick reminder that if you ever want to catch up to us, you can go and check us out over on YouTube. Just look for Prestige Encounters. We've got all our videos up there. Every week we put up our latest session. And in the meantime, you can listen to us as a podcast as well. This is a podcast too, wherever it is you get your podcast.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
So we will see you all
Yeah, thank
shortly.
you.
Give us some time to refresh ourselves, refill our drinks and whatnot, and we will be.
I have one more thing.
Yes.
Oh, Kitty!
There's a
I
cat.
got Smokey. Smokey says hi.
Hey, Smokey.
Hello, Smokey.
See you right back,
Such a
everyone.
happy
Thanks for
kitty.
tuning in so far. Don't forget to hit that follow button if you have not already. And welcome back, everyone. Where we last left off. Elif, you put the water from the river of Legathos into the vial, along with the grave dirt, and the fire flickered out, flashing green, and beginning to like vibrate in your hand. Meanwhile, Zark, you've noticed a small boat in the distance heading your way.
I think I know who it is.
It grows closer, that you notice that it's larger than you originally thought.
Can I think back to the conversation with those three entities that we had to deal with earlier?
Yeah.
Because they said there was them, and there was one other person that we might see in these lands.
The ferryman?
Yes. I mean, who else would be on a boat of fire or a boat on a river of fire?
I'm gonna be completely honest. When he said ferryman, I thought he was talking about like one of those ones with wings.
Yes.
Not a ferry, a ferryman.
Ferry, not Fariry.
Phonetically close, but not much else.
Yeah, that's a bad.
You notice that it is being drawn by two black horses with fire manes on both sides of the river, with tethers tied to them, as it's kind of pulling this boat along, and it's getting larger. There are multiple forms on the deck.
Should we Shall we wait until he gets closer, or what should we do here, gang?
It's just
And
you and
I
Flint out there, I don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry, what'd you say about Flint?
It's just you two at that right there, looking at the.
Oh,
Oh no. So I said we should come back and tell everybody about it.
oh yeah, we came back.
Yeah.
Hey guys, there's a guy on the river in a boat being drawn by 2 horses that also
Okay.
have fire.
We don't know about the horses. But there's a boat on the fire, and that doesn't make sense. So.
All right, let's go.
Wait, how can we see the boat but not the horses?
There's not horses.
He just said there were horses.
There are 2 horses, one on each side of the river, pulling the boat down the river.
Oh, sorry.
It's gonna say you just said it.
Previously, I had said there was horses underneath the river.
Oh.
The creatures we saw back then, back in the moss, they said to go down, fall down the river. They said that there would be a place, maybe it might be a way out if we follow it. So maybe this is our ticket home.
Do we have to pay this guy?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
I've heard a lot of stories about paying the ferryman, and you Jack, you seem to know a lot about this sort of situation.
If I do, I'm putting it on. I'm making this up as I go. I don't know, feeling it out. Probably heard the same stories as you. But there's a certain poetry to the place, you have to admit. I mean, it's a river. It leads somewhere. And here's a ferryman.
Okay, but what makes us different from Baron Hawthorne? Why would...
What?
We weren't killed.
Yeah, we're not dead.
Sure.
Well, some of us are mostly not dead.
Sure, but we... Oh, okay, hold on. Logic jumps here. We were warned that if you stay here long enough, you become like Baron Hawthorne. Baron Hawthorne came here because he was dead, or some point after he died. Baron Hawthorne...
Dead and no one wanted him.
Baron Hawthorne could not pass this river that did an incredible amount of damage to Elith. We probably can't pass that. This ferryman, according to my knowledge of legends, might be the person who could get us across. What makes us different from him? That dude had a lot of money. So it doesn't seem like material wealth is the way to get your way across the river.
Can I just pop your bubble real quick?
Yes.
When that guy died, he didn't take his material wealth with him. We didn't die. We were actually transported here with our material wealth.
So our bag of holding, we just pull out some platinum pieces and we're good to go.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's find out what he needs from us first, right? We'll find out what the fare is, and then we'll work it out from there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb and say that the fare might be a little more expensive than a few pieces of platinum, because as you can see, we're the only ones around here. There aren't any shops or towns or taverns around for him to spend his gold in.
Be prepared for him not to like the look of us. I mean, we
that too.
Everything else is dead. Not like there's dead humans or demons or whatever the fuck Elith did. There's dead whatever she did.
I think I can fit in now, Jack.
But there's also dead trees, dead moss, dead everything. Everything is dead here.
To Elith, I'm saying, no, there's life in you yet. We'll get there. Let's go out and meet him. All of us. You ready?
I guess we don't have a choice.
I'm ready for
You feeling up to this? Do you need to stay in the cart now, Elif?
No.
You okay?
Question, is the vial still vibrating? How like badly is it vibrating?
It has faded since then.
Okay. I'm just gonna put it away and give a Bony thumbs up. And then like scowl at it. Oh my god.
At this point, the ship does come very close to you. Getting a better look at it, it has multiple masts with a number of devils on top of it. You've seen these types of devils before. They're known as chain devils.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah, we know those.
Let's hail the ship.
I'm gonna take you back.
As you do so,
there's a
there,
fella.
as you do so, this loud bellowing horn blares out, and from like it's made with like this black iron, kind of like almost floating just above the flames, and it lowers this anchor, and the horses immediately stop. There's a number of chatter from the chain devils. They lower a plank. What are y'all doing?
Hey,
Calling out.
you murdered or not murdered? You captured and tortured our friends before. Is that gonna be an issue?
There's no, like,
And what was your what did you say, Flint?
Hey, devils. Hey, you captured and well, your people captured and tortured our friend for a little bit. Is that gonna be an issue?
A devil walks down the plank, carrying this long lance, about 7 feet tall.
As he walks down the plank, I pull up my frying pan.
How many of them are there?
There's about 20 on the ship that you can see.
Whoa, okay.
That's fine.
It has a veil kind of covering its lower half of the face with a wrap on the upper half, and like these two bloodshot yellow eyes peering down at you. What is your name, gnome?
Flint.
Fiends along the waters of the Phlegathon.
Legathon. Do I recognize that name?
Make a history check.
Cool. Very cool. How much do I know about history? Oh, 23!
23. The Phlegathon is one of many rivers that flow between the planes of the afterlife. So, of the negative side of those planes. So it can flow between Hades, it can flow between the 9 hells, and multiple other of those places where people of more negative nature end up post-mortem.
So it's like a river that leads into the river Styx sort of
Correct.
thing. Cool.
That is exactly where it leads to.
Okay.
is that at all useful for getting back to the material plane is the question.
No, it's not. I just wanted to know that for my personal being. Why are Can you take us to Styx? Could you take us to the river Styx? Can you take us to the river Styx without hurting us?
The corners of the eyes kind of like raise as if it's smiling beneath its cloaked face. Come aboard.
Without hurting us.
You'll need to speak to the captain.
Tell your captain to come onto the gangplank so we could talk to him.
At this point, there is a voice within all of your heads that speaks each language that you all know simultaneously.
Oh God, that sounds awful.
he's common, dwarf, and orc.
You
Infernal.
wish to speak to me?
Yes.
Standing at the top of the ship, right at the entryway into the gangplank, is a 8-foot tall, almost minotaur looking humanoid with these hoofed feet and 2 horns. It has a mane coming down from his head down his back. It's orange, like the color of the fire from the river. He on his armor, his legs are completely armored with multiple plates, kind of allowing for flexibility. Around his waist, he has multiple skulls of various types and chains kind of linking itself as well. On the shoulders are spikes, and this long green tattered cape flows up to his yellowish skin that's full of wrinkles and bright burning red eyes.
He's kind of got drip.
State your names.
I'm Flint. We're not supposed to be here. And we need to get back to where we came from. And we know about things. I don't know. I don't know about things. We know about things. And if you could take us to the big river, we can get back to where we need to. But there's a lot of fucking devils on your ship, and I don't know if I trust you or your ship. Make me trust you.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh no. I think I'm a pussy. I do have a plus enough for that. Oh no, I have a 1. I have a 1. Yay! Oh, hold on. 13.
Ah, boy.
You do not command Baal,
We could sink Bale.
vassal of Mammon.
Who the fuck is Mammon? She is a vessel of Orcus, the unnamed one. Like, we could just call her god to kill your god.
Hail, vessel of Mammon. We're here to beg for passage.
The
We're
mention
just
of Orcus, there
walking
is a loud commotion on the ship.
I don't think
through.
that. Do you know his actual name, or do you just know
Agents
unspoken
of
one?
the Abyssal Plane,
He
dare
doesn't.
to show their faces to me, an archdevil of the 9 hells, captain of legions of those bound in chains.
Yeah, but you died, right?
He's gonna take one step down. Each word that he speaks, he's taking an extra step down this gangplank.
I slide over to Flint and I'm like, Flint, calm down, calm down.
Out from behind, out from his waist, he draws this massive morning star with these elongated spikes among it, that are not evenly placed. Do you wish to see your god? No.
You wish to see a blacksmith? Cause your weapon seems very poorly made. We've got one of those. He's right over there.
Why are you pointing at me?
Baal, vessel of Mammon. Is that your name?
Is.
We're just passing through. We don't mean to intrude or interrupt your business. We're not agents of anyone but our own immediate needs back on the material plane. And as we've been given to understand, there may be a way back to our home down the river. Might you do us the kindness of allowing us to return to where we came from and trouble you no more?
You all have insulted me,
You're welcome.
my patron,
You're
and my
welcome.
lord. And you
You're
expect
welcome.
me to let you go freely.
We could pay you.
You accept platinum?
Do you accept undead people? Because she's got a lot of them.
I do.
What
a lot of
might
realistic murder if you're into that.
what might we offer? What would be a fair?
Your servitude, perhaps?
I don't think that's happening. We've got dragons to kill.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, maybe you could give us some magic weapons and then we'll board your ship.
He's getting the dice. He's getting the big dice.
I'm very excited.
Getting the D12s.
I'm very excited.
We're gonna have
Flint's as
to.
likely to get us killed as anyone else. More even.
Yeah.
That's gonna.
Yo, let's
we're gonna
fight some
do-
chain devils. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Me in the back of my head. I'm not certain we're prepared for this fight.
20 chain devils. Plus
Actually?
whatever this guy.
The back of my head is like, this is a really bad idea. The front of my head is like, lizard brain, just bully them a little bit more and they'll give you what you want.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah.
Hughes-escu in the back of the cart is gonna start talking. Hey,
Yeah.
devil!
You did
Devil.
speak to me.
Which
Where
one?
the-
I don't know, the main one.
You can unleash a fucking nuke.
The captain. I've got something that I can barter.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
What is that?
The lives of you and all of your men.
Is that so?
I hold in my hands indiscriminate destruction. I can choose not to use it, or I can choose to use it.
Yes!
Let's go!
Yes!
I don't take it you can run a mile very quickly.
Imagine dying in 6 seconds. Imagine that. Imagine we have a
check.
cleric with holy radiance that can kill you in 6 seconds. Imagine.
As a matter of fact, not only are you going to spare us, but you're going to give us all of your belongings as well.
Don't
Including.
push it.
Never mind.
Oh,
Especially that jacket.
Especially that jacket.
Dibs, by the way.
I
Did you
don't
make a
think
intimidation
he
check?
needs- I
I will
don't
make an
think he
intimidation
needs
check.
The jacket, but we will kill you all.
That is a 14.
14.
Do I get advantage?
I'll give you advantage.
You would
They-
have rolled a 5.
It's yeah. I forgot
It's
I already
still
have
a
that.
14.
Still a
Okay.
14. Solid 14.
I don't know if solid's the right word.
I mean, it's solid as in stable as in not changing.
Yeah.
Fair.
Can't wait to get into this fight with exhaustion.
Question,
Oh, fuck.
just for the DM, real quick. On the ship, are there any pyres or anything, torches, stuff like
They're
that?
sailing on
They're sailing
fire.
on fire.
Just humor me. No?
Nope.
'Kay.
He's gonna smile and he's gonna raise his Morning Star and point it directly at Flint. This one dies first.
Oh my god.
Bitch!
Okay.
And I would like
where
to
are we on the map?
rage now.
Okay.
Yep, there it is. Alright, where are we?
You all will be right here.
Okay.
I would like to assume that Flint is somewhere around here.
Yeehaw, Chuckle Fox, let's do this.
If I need to move back, feel free. But that's where I assume that he is. Talking so much shit to a fucking demon.
All right, and you all can go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah.
Here's hoping Hugh gets top of the order.
I do have advantage from Vigilant Blessing. So there's that. So I will be using that at least.
Oh, no, I did say I slid up next to Flint.
Ah, 6.
Guys,
Not very
I'm
good.
sorry. I'm sorry I sort of pigeonholed us into fighting. I saw
For
chain
some reason,
devils.
I don't feel like you're actually sorry.
No, I am and I'm not. I'm a little bit sorry that
Time to
I.
find out how sorry you are.
Oh yeah, feel free. Feel free to beat on me. Do it. You won't.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Make me do all the intelligence saving throws in the world. I've got another character that I can go to.
It's gonna take me a hot second to get set up.
No worries. So if you guys haven't heard, Found Familiar Coffee. If you enjoy drinking coffee and you hate Starbucks because of how much they cost, and you don't like Folgers because every morning you wake up you want to kill yourself, then you should check out.
Hey, no, we can't. No. Oh, great. Now I gotta go and edit that for the YouTube video. Fuck.
And then you should check out Found Familiar Coffee. So what they do is when you place the order for Found Familiar Coffee, they roast your beans then and there when you place that order. There's special roasted beans for your order, and any coffee drinker will tell you that it's very good coffee. Like it's not like Insta coffee. For those of us in the military who have dipped Insta coffee. Hey!
Hey, let's go.
We're going to begin. Is everybody on the board?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Top of the
Found
round.
Familiar Coffee. Check it
The
out.
first chain devil is going to go. It is going to make a chain attack against Flint.
Yep.
Flint, that is going to be I'm just do two of those. A 14 to hit.
That misses.
All right, and the second one is going to be a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, so that is going to be 7 points of slashing damage divided by 2, so 3, and you are considered grappled.
Okay. I'll need grappled. That's fine.
Okay.
All right, and Jack, it is now your turn.
Okay. Okay, bunch of devils on 5 devils on the left, 5 devils on the right, okay?
Which one is it? Is it that's actually grappling Flint?
It would be this one.
Oh,
That one, okay. I'll need to avoid that one.
Okay, good to know. Okay, Jack's gonna remove the Gust dagger, point it at the big dude. That one. And, here goes nothing. I'll cast Gust No, sorry, I'll cast Whirlwind.
Okay.
Right on the center of him. Right there. It's a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
Whirlwind, 30 foot high.
That's exactly what he's going to do.
Yeah. And so everyone within a 10-foot radius of this dude included, will now have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
DC 17.
This will be
And I'm gonna roll the
the
damage.
left chain devil first. That is going to be a 5.
So okay.
The next one is going to be a 15, and then Bale is going to be a 11. I'm sorry, no. He has a separate saving throw for Dex. That will be a 17 for him. He has a +9 for that.
Okay. Then it's a strength saving throw to see if they get restrained and transported to the center of the circle.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's for the ones that failed, correct?
No,
That's for...
it doesn't matter.
That happens
It's
in
for-
addition. So first of all, everyone who failed the first saving throw takes 20 points of bludgeoning damage as a whirlwind batters at them. Everyone who passed gets half that. Now it's a strength saving throw for everyone affected. That's just this. Yeah, the guy in the middle and those two.
So 20 points. All right.
Mm-hmm. Magical bludgeoning damage.
All right, and then since he
now
succeeded, does he
strength
take
save.
any damage?
He takes half.
Okay.
Now, he included, everyone must now do a strength save. DC 17.
All right, so he succeeds,
To see if they get restrained.
and they get
Okay.
advantage on these because it's a magical effect.
Okay, yep.
That's a 16 and an 18. So the purple
Okay.
one fails.
Okay, so the purple one is sucked up into the center of the whirlwind and is now considered restrained.
All right.
And when it starts its turn, it'll be pulled 5 feet higher inside it. And that's going to keep happening every turn.
It
Okay.
can make ability checks to try and eject itself. When it does, it's like, what is it, like 3d6 times 100 feet that it gets flung in a random direction?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, yeah,
Is that the end of
that's
your
it.
turn?
So we're gonna keep that. That's the end of. So bonus action. Real quick, anywhere to hide nearby? Doesn't look like there is.
Not nearby. No.
Fantastic. All right, I'm just gonna move about 25 feet that away. And that's my turn. That's my turn, sir.
All right. At the end of your turn, Bale's gonna teleport and appear right here.
Ooh, okay.
All right, and it's now the next devil's turn. He is going to run out of the whirlwind, and he's going to attack Flint. That will be a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Question: since he teleported, am I still grappled?
So Bale teleported. The chain devil got pulled. So I would say that releases you from the grapple.
Okay.
Because the one that got sucked into the world was the one grappling you. All right. So that's gonna hit. That's gonna be 5 points of slashing damage. That's after the half.
Yep.
All right, and the next attack is going to be a 21 to hit,
Yep, that hits.
and that will be another 5 points of slashing.
Okay.
That, of course, is also after the half.
Yeah.
And that will be its turn. At the end of its turn, he is going to use his Morning Star to make an attack against you, Flint.
Yep.
So Bale raises his Morning Star. That is going to be.
Isn't he on 5? Turn order 5.
He has legendary actions.
So he's doing all 3 of these things on his legendary action?
So he just teleported out at the end of Jack's turn. That took 1 action. The devil took its turn. At the end of the devil's turn, he's gonna take his next legendary action.
Oh, okay.
So this is gonna be a 30 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. And that is going to be. Oh, that rolled really oddly. It rolled on top, like they landed on top of each other.
Just re-roll.
Yeah, I did. 10 points of piercing damage after the half.
Okay.
And then an additional 9 points of necrotic damage.
So
That's all halved for you already. All right. And that will be the end of that. And now it's your turn, Flint.
Okay, how large is he?
He is considered a large creature.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh,
Beautiful.
happy day.
So I am currently raging. I'm going to recklessly attack him twice with a frying pan. 20 and a 26 to hit.
Those will hit.
And I'm gonna do bludgeoning damage for both of these. So that is 23 damage. And then I'm going to bonus action grapple this dude.
So what was your total amount of damage?
23.
And what type of damage was it?
Magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay. You gonna try to grapple him?
Yep.
It's a saving throw and athletics on his part.
It's athletics or acrobatics on his part.
Okay.
Versus my athletics, which was a fucking 14. Jesus Christ.
That will be
Okay.
a 17.
Yeah, he'll save. He won't be grappled.
So you try to grab him after hitting him quite like you hit him along the side of the leg where his kneecap should be. He grunts in a little bit of pain, and you try to grapple him, and he just shakes you off. Now the Chain Devil's turn.
Can I get a free action?
Yeah.
I would like, as I'm trying to grapple him, to turn around and just flip a bird to all of the Chain Devils behind me.
Okay. This one is going to make 2 chain attacks against Sam.
Okay,
That is going to be a 19 to hit.
that will hit.
All right, that is going to be 14 points of slashing damage. You are now considered grappled. And its next attack will be with advantage because you're 14 to hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast shield.
All right, so as this next chain comes out at you, this invisible force just rebounds it off, and you're considered shielded. All right, so that one is going to run there, and it cannot do anything else for its turn. All right, and lastly, this one is also going to make 2 chain attacks against Sam. First one is going to be a 16 to hit. With
Yeah,
shield,
that'll hit.
with shield it will hit. You can
Oh
still
wait,
shield
no,
up.
a shield is off, isn't it? Yeah,
It is.
so that doesn't hit.
All right,
that
and that
doesn't
will
hit.
be a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
All right, so that is going to be 10 more points of slashing damage against you, Sam. As these chains are just, they're like twirling them around like experts, martial experts with the chains with long hooks on the end. They're just slashing you, trying to get around that arcane shield as fast as they can. Shada, it is now your turn.
Sam, get out of here! Go! Run! Teleport! Get out of here! I'm sorry.
Shadow's gonna
I'm
use,
grappled.
25 feet of
You
his
can
movement
teleport,
to get
bro.
right about there.
Okay.
And,
Theoretically, yeah.
Uses
So
his
that's Shada's
action
turn?
to activate his Sunblade,
Okay.
and it's gonna make some attacks at Big Man.
All right, let's see him.
All right. That first one's an 18 to hit.
18 on the the devil or on Bale?
This one.
Bale. Okay.
Bale, yeah.
18 will just hit.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna make that a tripping attack.
Okay, and what's the save against that?
That's a strength save.
Strength save.
Yep.
That is going to be a 23.
Oh, that succeeds, but take extra damage regardless. So that's a total of 20 points of radiant damage.
20 points. Why is it 20 points? Because of your extra damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will make another attack. Let me roll this. That's a 30 to hit.
30 will hit.
And I will, I'm gonna try again for the tripping attack.
Okay.
Alright. So, strength save.
17.
God damn it, that just makes it. Plus, okay, so that is a 19 radiant damage.
19 points of radiant damage. All right.
Yes. And I'm gonna make one last attack.
Okay.
20 to hit.
That will hit.
And hopefully third time's a charm. I'm gonna try again.
Okay. That will be a 23.
Alright, yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. That's a total of 19 radiant damage for that one.
All right.
So, yeah, that's my action and my bonus action. So, I will end my turn there.
All right. Zark, it is now your turn. Sam is on deck.
Wait. All right, one sec. My mouse is. No, there we go. Okay, we're good now. Let's see. Well, I guess I'm just gonna do what I do best. I'm gonna shoot at the big guy here.
Okay.
If my mouse would like to cooperate, I think the battery's going dead. 26.
26 will hit.
All right, and he is also now considered favored.
You're attacking
So
with
that's
your
gonna
crossbow?
be. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 9.
You watch as the crossbow bolt just deflects off of the surface of his body, doing no damage.
What?
Well,
26 to hit. Oof.
I picked up. Wait.
It's non-magical.
You know, I think it's my exhausted, brittled brain. Did I pick up my javelin of lightning?
You
did.
have it.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna throw it at him. And hopefully stab him with him and hit him with a lightning charge. 20.
20 will hit. Are you turning it into the lightning bolt? Because that is...
Yes.
Okay, so he needs to make a dex save instead of an attack roll.
Okay.
His dex save is going to be a 23, and I also need to do one for... How long is the line that it shoots?
112. 5 feet wide. Turns out, 120 feet.
So I need Flint to make one as well.
Wouldn't
And
it
the two devils.
No.
You're not an abjuration wizard.
Oh, if I was standing here, it wouldn't have hit Flint.
Do I get advantage on that? Because
You will, because you get advantage on dex saves.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
The last Bale and the pink chain devil will succeed. The yellow one will fail. So go ahead and roll your damage for your lightning.
All right.
And I believe Flint fails that as well.
Fails. Yeah.
Ooh, 19.
19 points of damage, so that's half for Flint and half for everyone except for the yellow colored.
Except for I think.
Well, wait, they'll
Devil's
take
Arm,
half damage.
So they're gonna take half, and they are not resistant or immune to lightning damage.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay, good to know.
All right, is that your turn, Zark?
Yeah, I guess that's it for me.
Sam, it is now your turn.
Sweet. So I am going to cast Whirlwind. Centered right here. Let me go ahead and get my party pants on.
Yeah, what?
Sorry. There we go. I think that's it ish. Okay. Yeah. So it's centered like right about here. So it hits this guy and that guy.
So it gets centered on a vertice of 4 squares. So that's where the purple one is centered.
Gotcha. I would want to move it over at least one.
All right. So I don't think there's anywhere you can position it where you will get all 3.
You will get all 3.
I don't need to get all 3 in a straight shot.
All right.
Are you ready?
So we're gonna move it here.
I did that as a bonus action, by the way.
Okay.
And then for my action, I will move it. Allowing me to move it. Yeah. As so. Allowing me to catch those dudes as well. Oh wait, no, I might want to move it to there. That way. Yeah. Yeah, so it will catch literally everybody on this upper stretch and this pink guy.
So roll the damage for these first 2 first, because they need to make a save, correct?
Yes, a dexterity saving throw.
All right. So that is going to be a 22 for the first one. Ooh, I dropped my dice. Gotta re-roll it. A 20 for the second one.
Okay, we spoke before. Only those who fail this dex save are subject to the strength save at this point. So they'll still take half the damage, but
Really?
Yeah, they don't have to make the strength save.
So they're each going to take 19 points of bludgeoning damage, and they are not moved.
Okay.
Oh, and you deleted my control over the thing. Did you? Oh, wait, no. Yeah, you did.
I can move it.
Okay.
Where are you moving it? To here?
I am moving it over here to catch each of these guys sequentially.
1, 2, 3.
All right, so they need to make dex saves themselves.
Yeah. 4 as
Yep.
well. Pink, purple,
As
yellow, and
That will
then
be a
this one here.
15.
Fail.
That fails.
All right, so the pink one fails. He's going to take 38 points of bludgeoning damage. All right. The yellow one is going to go now. That is going to be a 13. He will fail. All right. And then the purple one with disadvantage was supposed to be a straight roll. That is a 5.
Which fails.
So they all need to make a strength save.
Yes.
That's a fail. That is a success for the yellow one. And then a fail for the purple one. So the pink one is pulled away. And this one is now stuck in between all these two.
Yep. Venn
All right.
diagram of whirlwinds.
Venn diagram of whirlwinds.
Does the yellow one get pulled in? Sorry, did it make the strength save?
The yellow one succeeded on its strength save.
I see. Got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, is that your turn, Sam?
That is my turn.
Elif, it is now your turn.
Woohoo. We're gonna go ahead and do 3 Eldritch Blasts. 13, 15, 24.
Okay.
On I want to do one on each of these guys, though I'm assuming the 15 does not hit.
15 will not hit. No.
Okay, I would like to
We'll
use
just miss.
my talisman. Let me go ahead and see this real quick. And see if I can... 17?
17 will hit.
Let's go! So I'm gonna go ahead and shoot the Eldritch Blasts at this one on the very end, this like rose color.
Okay.
And this one here as well next to it, and I'd like to push them both back 10 feet into the river.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage for your Eldritch Blast.
Gotcha. 14 and a 6.
All right. As you get pushed back into the fires, they begin to rise up unscathed from the flames.
Damn. That's it.
All right. And it's now its turn. It's going to run out of the river. There. It's going to make a chain attack against Jack.
Cool.
That is going to be a 23 to hit, Jack.
23 hits.
14 points of slashing damage, and you are now grappled by it.
Ooh, okay. Is there a save I have to make against the grapple, or is that it?
It's an automatic on hit.
Cool. I will use my reaction to use Uncanny Dodge to reduce it to 7 points of
Alright, it's
damage.
going to make another attack against you.
Okay.
That is going to be a 17 to hit.
Oh, well, 17 hits.
That is... You're still uncanny dodge, right? That just keeps... No, it's for one attack.
It's just for the one attack.
11
yeah.
points of
Reaction.
slashing damage.
Got it.
And it's now the next one's turn. Huzowski, you're on deck.
Oh, I'll make a concentration check against for whirlwind.
Yep, you need to do that.
Oh, that's a 7, which means my whirlwind goes down.
All right, Jack's whirlwind is down. All right, that one can't do anything else for its turn, so it's just going to end its turn there. Huzowski, it's your turn.
Alright, Huzescu's been holding on to this for about like 30 minutes now. He's been itching to use this. Indiscriminate destruction in the palm of my hand. He's gonna slap the soil, and he's going to take his entire, 40,000 square feet, centered on Bale, for a radius of about 3.5 miles, a little bit more than that. And that's forbiddance. That's gonna fill up the entire map.
Okay.
All right.
So...
Oh yeah,
Right?
right. Very, very important part I forgot to mention. I am specifically damaging fiends.
So, do you have a powdered ruby worth at least 1,000 gold to cast that?
I'm sure I do, somewhere inside my bag of holding that has 1 billion gems in it.
Also, we did just top
So I'll
off.
say, because you've cast it like 3 times and held it throughout this adventure, so I'm gonna say that's your last ruby.
Okay, yeah. I did
alright.
have 4 rubies on hand.
Can you roll the damage for that?
Sure. That is a 5d10. So let me just roll that. 27 radiant damage.
27 points of radiant damage. They're all going to take that. There is no save.
Yes.
All right, so that is. We'll do some quick math here.
And I return that they start in the radius of it as well.
Yep. The purple one is gone. That's just enough to take it out. It was the pink one. Yellow one is still standing.
This damage happens at the start of their turns, by the way. Or
Yeah.
when they enter the area for the first time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Good to know.
like Moonbeam kind of thing.
I would also say, or I would also like to say, 1,000 gold ruby is basically just a wedding ring.
All
To
right.
have a wedding ring of gems.
Classic
to-
wedding ring.
How many married people have we killed? Count that amount of rubies that we have.
What's this dude doing?
Yeah, so it's now Bale's turn. He is going to loop on over here to Huzescu,
Hi, Bale.
and he is going to try to grapple
Mr.
you.
South Ghost, do I get a opportunity attack?
You, Sam, Zark, and Flint
Alright.
all get an
So
attack of
I need-
opportunity.
Wait a minute.
I need to make that opportunity.
yo!
attack. I have Sentinel. If I,
Oh,
if I hit him,
Oh, he has Sentinel.
Oh,
I think I have
Oh
Battlecaster.
shit, he's got
Give me a
Sentinel.
minute.
All right, I'm recklessly
what the fuck
hitting
is
this dude with a
Sentinel? I'm-
frying pan. That's a 28 to hit
Okay.
for 15 damage.
Okay.
I need to. Yeah. I need to double check what my feats are because I'm pretty certain I have.
that's a 24. His
It's usually
So
the
he
things
would
that are
not be
connected
able
to
to
either your
move.
legs.
Check that out.
Yeah, he doesn't get to move.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't have it. That makes me so sad. Okay.
15 radiant damage.
Okay.
I need to make probably an attack with a dagger then, because I don't have that one that I thought I did.
Warcaster.
Warcaster.
Not being a warcaster in a D&D campaign.
Ooh,
I critical with that dagger.
dagger.
You're 1d4. Imagine.
Ah,
Oh shit.
Is it a magical dagger?
No, it's just a dagger.
It's just a dagger.
just a regular dagger.
Unfortunate.
So 10
Uh,
points of normal piercing damage.
It's not
Which-
silver though.
Doesn't do
It
anything.
it does no damage.
Yep.
Right, so
It does 0
after he
damage.
tries to move away and try to strike him, immobilizing him, he's going to turn around and grab Shada, and he's going to cast Inflict Wounds.
Oh
Ugh,
no.
that's bad.
Shada. That is a natural 20.
Uh,
Oh.
Oh
Mm,
no.
Ouch.
I need to roll this in here. Oops.
Do you have enough dice for it?
Imagine a DM rolling in private.
Nope. It's on private. Shada, that is going to be 96 points of necrotic damage as Inflict Wounds is cast at the 8th level.
God.
You just watch as he just reaches out this massive hand and wraps it around Shada's head, and Shada just begins to wither. Really nice 96 points of damage against him.
Yep.
Imagine not being
Alive.
able to move.
Huh.
Christ.
He's not happy that you did that to him. All right. And with that, it is,
you son of a bitch!
it is now the next Chain Devil's turn.
They're gonna take that damage.
Yep. I've already accounted for it for all of them because I didn't feel like doing it
Okay.
on each of their turns.
Right,
But yeah, they are taking that damage. I don't worry about that. Hold on. Okay. He is going to be just out of range to do anything to Jack. So that'll be the end of his turn. At the end of his turn, Bale is going to teleport over here.
Oh, he may not. Forbidden,
Forbidden doesn't let him
doing
do
that.
that.
He doesn't get to use his
teleportation.
movement. Teleportation is not. Wait, what? Wait, hold on.
Yeah, Forbidden doesn't
Forbidden.
allow him to teleport.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
well, that's different.
Imagine.
It's such a great spell.
It's so useful for
So does it allow him? So does it allow him to
imagine
use
spending
any?
3 rubies to do this.
Sorry, it's can't teleport. Creatures can't teleport into the area or use portals, such as the gate spell, to enter the area. So teleporting within it, I think that's a DM call because it does not specifically say that it can't teleport around inside this area.
So yeah, they
That
can't
is-
You
teleport
can't
in.
use, can't use
yeah.
planar travel. Can't teleport in or out, but
Yeah.
he's still in it.
Yeah.
So Misty stepping away is still fine.
So he's gonna teleport here,
Oh, okay. Hello, Bale.
and it's now this one's turn.
Yeah.
He's gonna run here, and he's gonna make 2 chain attacks against Flint. Flint, that is going to be a 13 to hit.
That will miss.
All right, and the next attack is going to be a 24 to hit.
Yeah, I'll hit.
All right, so that is 11 points of slashing damage. You're now grappled.
Is that 11 already halved?
Oh, I'm sorry. You attacked recklessly, so those should have both been with advantage, right?
Yeah.
All right, so they're both going to hit. So that is 11, 5 for the first one, and then 3 for the next one. I'm sorry. So it's 10 damage total is what you're taking.
Yeah.
10 damage total. Okay. Next up, we have yellow one, which is currently not grappled by the whirlwind, because the ones that were died. He's gonna go here. Make those 2 chain attacks against Jack. Jack, that is going to be a 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
All right, and the next attack is going to be a 16 to hit.
No, sir.
All right, so
Does
both
that one too.
miss. All right, and Jack, we're now at the top of the round, and at the end of that devil's turn, so Bale is going to take his yeah, he's going to use his legendary action here. He's going to cast Charm Person on Huzescu.
Sus! Alright.
Come on now, drop the spell.
Oh, shit.
I need you to make a I believe that's a wisdom
save.
saving throw, please. DC 21.
You better not fail this, boy.
Oh.
20.
Alright guys, that is a 11 or higher. That is a little bit worse than a 50% chance. Sorry. Let's see it. 19.
That's a
Bad.
fail.
That's not good.
He got
That's
so
not good. Why did I
excited.
get excited for that?
Give me a moment.
So,
I might be able to fix it.
Huzescu, you are
Oh.
now considered charmed.
Hold on.
Sam said he might be able
Wait,
to
Sam.
fix
I'm
it.
waiting.
Sam's got something.
Yep. I will, as a reaction, spend 2 sorcery points and allow him to add a D4 to that.
Let's go!
All right, better
Ben's
be.
luck.
Sam Thornton, you used your
Oh,
reaction on
what's
the
a 3?
opportunity attack.
All right,
That's
so
a 22.
with Sam's
I
assistance.
Shoot.
Wait, what? So you don't get your
My
reaction
reaction.
because you took
Oh,
it for
yeah,
the opportunity
They
attack.
spent it on the useless
So-
dagger attack.
Never mind.
Huzescu, as a
Okay,
free
wait.
action under the charm spell, you are dropping your concentration on forbiddance.
Yeah, fit.
It's not a concentration
It's not
spell.
concentration.
Also, we lost Elith.
It's a ritual that lasts. It's not concentration.
So he wants you to end the spell then. So on your next turn, you're gonna roll
You
dispel
can't.
magic.
On your next turn, you roll dispel
Oh.
magic.
Right.
That's how we're gonna do
Does
that.
he have dispel magic?
You should.
Okay.
He's a cleric.
I do have dispel magic.
Do you have it prepared today?
I do. I always have it prepared. It's a great spell, but not for right now. Not for this
Jack,
specific
it is your
situation.
turn.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Damn it.
Okay.
So his words were, "Come on now, take down the spell." So
Mm.
Okay, good to know.
an Archdevil of Hell. He is very intelligent.
Yeah, so Jack is currently grappled and restrained, correct?
You
Is that
are
about
not
right?
restrained. You are grappled. So your
Grappled,
movement
okay.
is 0, but nothing beyond that.
Would it take an action to get out of this?
You can use your action to try to break the grapple. DC 14. He froze.
Yeah, he froze.
Quick, everyone do the Jack face. Not that Jack can even see it. Now I realize he has the map up. Never mind. Fuck. Don't worry, podcast listeners, because YouTube can't see it either, so don't feel too bad.
So hey guys, for those of you who are in your formative years and are growing up, take care of your fucking back.
Oh my god.
I keep
Yes.
seeing you get up to stretch there, Tyler. Are you alright?
I actually threw out one of my discs.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been that way for like 2 weeks now.
This is why you lift with your knees, kids. A life lesson.
Or just don't join the military and get blown up.
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
also works.
Yeah, don't do that.
All right, so Jack was back.
Don't do that.
Yeah, sorry, apologies for that. Just a quick technical issue.
It's okay, it's a
so,
strength save.
Jack's got no time for this. Excuse me, man. Yeah, so Jack's got no time for this grapple. He's going to use Misty Step to just teleport himself 30 feet towards the Archdevil.
Okay.
If I may, that's a bonus action. So right, just a tip of the hat and a smile to the Chain Devil, and right over to the Archdevil. And with my action, I'm going to stab him with my actually. Tell you what, with my action, yeah, I'm gonna stab him with my the dagger. So it's a someone's gonna have to roll it for me. D20 plus 11, please.
I got it. 30.
30.
30. 30.
30 to hit. Okay, so I would like, please, that's roll 1d4 plus 7, I believe. Sorry, plus 6, I believe.
That was gonna be 10.
Plus 6d6, please.
Well,
Roll plus 66.
Plus 6d6.
So 34 points of damage total.
Yeah.
34 total. Okay, that's the sneak attack. So once I've attacked him, I'm gonna move another. Draw.
He also
15 feet
needs
out of
to. He needs
Yeah?
to make a concentration check on Charm Person.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh, does he?
He does.
He
He's currently
does.
concentrating on
he
that.
took damage, so
That is going to
Yeah.
succeed with a 25.
25. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna withdraw about 15 feet away from him, just to the left on the map, please.
All right.
Thank you. And conclude my turn. That's it.
All right, Mr. Flint Timbers, it is now your turn.
Hi.
Did you already roll the concentration?
Yes.
Sorry.
He rolled a 14 plus 11, 25.
Gotcha.
Okay. Question about the terrain.
So
What's
the way I describe the map doesn't reflect it, because this isn't something I had planned that you guys were gonna do, but it's all black sand.
Yeah, that's fine. On the terrain, what is the highest point within 30? I think it's 30 feet of me. 40 feet of me. What is
Probably
the
this
clo-
rock over here.
I don't know.
So while you're considering what to do, at the end of Jack's turn, he's going to use his last
That's not within 43 to me.
legendary
wasn't-
action for now,
Okay.
and he's going to attack Elif with his Morning Star. Elif, that is going to be a 29 to hit.
Well, that sure does it. Can I reaction rebuke him?
Eldritch Rebuke? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that'll cause another
Wait.
concentration check.
Wait,
Wait.
Okay. It'll be mean to that.
wait. I'm gonna DM you, Elith. Strategizing.
Okay.
Elif, you're going to take 18 points of damage total. 10 of that is necrotic, and the other is piercing. The Hellish Rebuke does not do any damage because it is fire damage, and he is immune to the fire damage.
Take it back, or is it already done for?
It is done.
Alright. That's fair.
You know what? Fine, since you interrupted what I was going to say. Now I'm just gonna move here and hit him several times.
Okay.
I was gonna do a fun thing, but instead I'm just reckless.
Well, what he
frying
was
pan.
doing this Morning Star was at the end of Jack's turn, so it had to happen before yours. Oh.
Yeah, okay,
So,
but you
28
interrupted me while
and
I was
25. Go ahead and roll.
talking about the things that I was doing. Okay. 26 damage to that
26
guy.
points of damage. All right.
And that's 3 separate concentration checks.
It is.
Yeah. So, first one will succeed. Success. Last one's a 24, so success. All right.
That is the end of my turn.
All right. So it is now the next Chain Devil's turn. It's going to make a chain attack against Shada. And that will be a natural 1, so that will fail. And then a 9, so that's also going to fail. All right, next one's gonna make an attack against Shot again. Another natural 1, and then a 24. So that is going to hit.
Yep.
That is gonna be a 12 points of damage total. That is also gonna next, and you're grappled.
Just automatically.
Yep, on success. All right, the last attack will be a natural 20. That was a metal dice hitting my desk. Fantastic, love the dents.
Cool. Nat 20.
10 points of slashing damage for that last attack. All right. And then the last Chain Devil's going to take his turn. That is a 12 to hit. That will miss. And then a 14 to hit. Those will both miss. Shot, it is now your turn. Zark is on deck.
Okay.
Quick question: have they been taking damage from the forbiddance for this round so far?
They are taking their damage for forbiddance. This is all. All this damage for this round until Hizetsu's next turn has already been accounted for, because
Okay, good.
yeah.
Got it.
All right. So, Shada, seeing like he is sitting at a pretty 7 hit points, he's gonna instantly use his bonus action to use a superior potion of healing.
Hooray!
And regain 25 hit points.
All right.
Cool. That'll keep me all right for a little bit, depending on who attacks me. So Shadow will take, a little.
So you are grappled,
forward.
so you can't move.
Okay, yeah. Do I have to take an action to get out of that?
You would. It would be a strength save.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that then. Cool. Nat 20, 29.
That will hit. Of course, it's a nat 20. Go ahead. And which one are you attacking? I was. Oh, that was your strength save. I'm so sorry. Okay, yeah, that succeeds. That is your action. You're no longer grappled.
Cool. Shadow's gonna take a, take a little bound forward and action surge, and he's gonna attack this orange one first. For a 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
9 radiant damage.
9 points of radiant damage on the orange one, you said?
Yes.
All right.
Shadow will take a second attack towards the green one.
Okay.
23 to hit for 14 radiant damage.
That will hit.
And he will make a final attack towards the blue one. 19 to hit.
That will hit.
For 11 points of radiant damage.
All right.
And I do believe that'll be my turn.
All right. Zark, it is your turn.
All right. Let's see here. So I'm gonna move over about 5 feet, just get a clearer shot. And then I'm gonna pull out my longbow. Instead of
the magic one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because as soon as I was done with my first turn, I'm like, why the fuck didn't I use that to begin with? Anyway, so yeah, so I'm gonna pull out my longbow to take a crack at it. 23.
23 will hit.
All right, and he's considered favored again. So that's gonna be for 7, because I guess technically, since it didn't hit the first time, he wasn't favored the first time. Okay, so that's for 7.
7 points of damage.
And then I'll use extra attack to take another shot. Ooh, 16, not gonna hit. I'm guessing that doesn't hit.
16 will miss. You're still, that was with your crossbows. You're an attack
No,
difference.
that was my longbow.
Okay, so 16 will miss.
Okay, then that's the end of my turn.
All right. Sam,
Okay.
you are still considered grappled, and it is your turn.
Okay, I am going to heighten Blight at the 8th level
Okay.
on Big Bad Dude, and this damage calculation is probably not going to be the final thing,
Is
because
that a
I'm
con
going
save for
to
Blight?
empower it. What?
Is it a con save for Blight?
Yeah, con save is 17. I'm imposing disadvantage, so that negates his advantage, and
does.
I'm empowering it. So give me a second to re-roll 3 of those dice. So -3 plus 14, that is 55.
So he got a 18 for his con save, a 7 plus 11. So he's going to take half, if I'm correct.
Yes.
All
So
right.
that's 27 points and a concentration check
Still a lot.
of 32.
It's 10 plus the damage you took, correct?
Oh, 10? I thought it was 5.
It's-
Yeah, no,
it's
if it's
10.
10 plus.
It's 10 or half the damage he took, whichever is higher.
Oh, gotcha.
27
Yeah, so
divided by
that's still
2 is
27.
13. Oh, wait. What am I doing right now? Okay,
He's
yeah,
got
I
a
got you.
DC
I got you.
13 construct. Yeah.
So it's the.
Yeah.
You took 20. Okay, yes. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm so flabbergasted. All right.
Yeah, sorry.
Roll going on.
All right. Oh. That is going to be a 21. Does that succeed?
21 or yeah, 21 succeeds.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Elith, it is now your turn.
That's fun. I'm gonna go ahead and use Finger of Death on Mr. Boss right here next to me. Let me go ahead and roll that, and then it's a Constitution 18 for the save. So
All right, that will be a
Oh.
16.
Oh, it fails.
It does
60
fail.
points of necrotic damage.
60 points of necrotic damage. Quite a bit of damage done to Bale just now.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of
that's-
damage.
Can he make a Constitution saving throw? DC 30.
We're about to find out. That is a
That's what I was aiming
17.
for. Yes.
So he drops the concentration on charm person.
Yes.
Yes.
Elith, you're a lifesaver.
Oh,
Literally.
60 points of
Hold
damage.
on.
Finger of death.
I don't think charm person is concentration, my friends.
Wait, what?
Is it not?
It's not concentration.
Ooh,
Oh, fuck.
Oh
Then what
my
is it?
god.
that's true.
It's just a 1 minute casting time, and that's it.
Oh.
Wait, it has a casting time of 1 minute or a duration of 1 minute?
It's a casting time of 1 action.
Okay, good.
Has a duration of an hour.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd also like.
Hang on now.
Hey, yo.
Wait.
So, Elf, you want to move?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then that's it.
Thank you so much. All right, it is now this Chain Devil's turn. He's gonna run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to make his chain attacks against Sam. Sam, that is going to be a 16 to hit. I just rolled 2 10s. And a 24 to hit.
The 24 hits.
All right. That is going to be 14 points of slashing damage. So that's a con save of 10 on your spell.
Right. Well, luckily, I have proficiency. There we go, 24.
That will succeed. Congratulations, good sir.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, this Chain Devil's going to go here. He's going to make his attacks against Shada now. Shada, that is going to be a 25 to hit.
Yep.
And a 28 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 13 plus 4 is 17 points of slashing damage. And then 4 plus 4, 8 points of slashing damage.
All right.
All right. Uzescu, currently charmed by Baal. You are compelled to consider them as friendly. And you do not want to do harm to them. So go ahead and do your Dispel Magic, my guy.
Okay, so
At
that's a
your
DC
greatest
of 10.
capacity.
10 plus spell level. My Forbiddance is a 7th level spell?
Mhm.
6th. So it's a DC of 16 using my spell attack, which is plus 10, right? Did I do that right?
It would be... Sorry, I don't have this.
Yeah,
pulled
using
up.
my spellcasting ability. Yeah.
Yep.
So, alright. Let's see how I do. If it's a 16 or higher, then it should end.
Okay.
That is a 23. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Forbids ends.
Uzescu, currently charmed by Baal, you cast Dispel Magic on your own spell, thus dismissing the holy aura around the area. And that will be it.
Got it.
Okay. You get to make a
Oh.
save at the end of your turn, I think.
Wisdom save?
Okay, no, you don't get to make one until anyone does damage to you or your companions do damage to you, so.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright. It is now Baal's turn. He's going to grab Uzescu and try to grapple him. A big ol' hug. And I'm gonna let you do an athletics check with disadvantage since you're charmed.
Oh, athletics. Alright.
Or acrobatics, whichever's higher.
Oh, okay, whichever's higher.
Against his
Acrobatics
strength.
is
So that's a 21 on his part.
I don't think yeah, that's a solid 8.
Alright, you are considered grappled, and that will end his turn as he grabs you and he smiles. Hello, friend.
I don't like this.
All right, it is now this Chain Devil's turn. He's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to attack Sam Thornton. That is going to be a 22 to hit.
That hits.
That will be 14 points of slashing damage. I'll need a con save, please. And a 21 to hit for
That
8
hits.
points of damage. And that con save will fail, so your whirlwind is done.
Yep.
At the end of that Chain Devil's turn, Baal is going to use his teleport action.
Where's he going?
He's going into the River of Fire with Uzescu.
With
Oh! Chat. I don't like it.
Does anybody still have Dispel Magic?
Oh, damn.
Counterspell.
Oh, did he teleport?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine
Elith
if
has
we had a
counterspell.
fire wizard.
Elith has counterspell, actually.
Too bad he got himself
I have
Right.
So
counterspell
this
as a
is
reaction
not
if I
a
could react, but I
spell,
don't
it's an
think so.
ability.
Yeah.
Should have counterspelled the charm person.
You're going to take 79 points of
Yeah.
fire damage as you're entering the river of fire.
Solid.
Well,
All right, I take that.
Wow. This would end the charm, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that does end his charm, right?
Yeah, he is no longer charmed, as he was just what? Yeah,
incinerated.
incinerated. And
Owie,
actually,
zowie.
the last 2d10, take away 10 from it, so it's 69. Nice, because you're
Nice.
considered
Nice.
submerged. All right, it is now the next Chain Devil's turn, and it's going to run over here, and it is going to make its 2 chain attacks against Shada. Shada, that is going to be a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So that is 9 points of slashing damage.
I am unconscious.
All right, its next turn attack will be
Uh-oh.
against Sam. Sam, that is a natural 20.
Ooh.
16 points of slashing damage. You don't do a lot of damage, but there
But
is
they
a lot of
do-
them. As these chain devils are just converging on all of your locations, Shada falls unconscious, being sliced apart by these chain devils. Currently unconscious. All right. This one. We go here, Elif. That is going to be a 16 to hit.
Yep.
All right. That is going to be 6 points of slashing damage.
Oof. Ouchies.
All right, and then last attack again, and you're considered grapple now. That is going to be a 9 to hit.
No.
All right, and that will end its turn. At the end of that Chain Devil's turn, it is going to Bale is going to teleport out and back here.
Yeah, shit.
Oh,
It just left me in there. Oh my god.
left you there?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And Jack, it is now your turn.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, he's come back. Is Flint still restrained at this point?
No.
No, I don't know why that's
Okay.
still.
Okay, cool. Jack's gonna turn he's gonna turn his attention to the Archdevil and use Hexblade's Curse on him. Bonus action Hexblade's Curse.
Okay.
And I'm gonna close in for an attack and just stab him with the dagger at this point.
How many legendary actions does this guy have? Because he's used 6.
Okay.
So every
So 15.
turn he gets 3. So at the end of his turn, from Yuzatsuki, so he grappled Yuzatsuki on his turn. At the end of the next Chain Devil's turn, he teleported, and then he just teleported after without one. So that's 2
So
legendary actions out of 3. And they come back
Okay.
every turn.
Cool. So that's a 15 to hit, which I don't think hits.
It misses.
Yeah, cool. Great. I'm gonna back up again.
Okay.
To about there. Try to get this one's attention, and that's my turn. It's got Hexblade's
Alright.
Curse on it.
Hexblade's Curse. Did you put
Thank
that?
you.
It's not concentration. Concentration.
No, it's not
Hexblade's
concentration.
Curse.
It's just a thing. that
No, I'm
happens,
saying
yeah.
I had a concentration thing on there because
Yeah,
we thought Charm Person was.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Regardless,
I
alright.
mean, he's still
Oh,
favored
right.
by me, so
He's favorited.
he's favorited. He's my favorite foe.
Oh my gosh. All right, Flint,
Oh my
it is now your turn.
Cool. He's gonna run 50 feet, jump into the river of fucking fire, and pull Hughes Askew out.
All right, so
That's a
opportunity attack against you.
3 opportunity attacks against me. This guy, and this guy. They all get opportunity
First one will be
attacks
Bale.
against me.
That's cocked.
Unless they have a 10-foot range.
So Bale, currently being distracted with Jack ducking and diving, he's going to. It's a natural 1, so he's going to miss. And then we'll do the fire damage in a second. The First, the next Train Devil is going to be a 14 to hit. Is that,
That misses.
okay, next Train Devil is going to be a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that is 6 points of slashing damage after halved.
Okay.
Alright, and the last one, that is going to be a 22 to hit.
What do you mean the last one?
So you ran from here.
I missed this guy, this guy, this guy. Oh, purple guy.
Right.
Purple guy. Okay, yes.
That is going to be 10 points of slashing damage divided by 2, 5.
Okay, and then I also need the fire damage for going in the river of fire.
Alright, so on contact, it is 6d10. On submersion, it's 10d10.
Yeah, so 10d10 then. Because
That
I'm
will be
diving straight
24
in.
10d10? Okay.
Yeah, I'm diving in and getting him.
Alright, so that will be 75 divided by 2. Because you're raging.
37?
That sounds right.
Cool.
And you use the last bit of your movement to pull Huzetsky out of the fire. Alright. Anything else for your turn?
Bonus action, I would like to flip off all the chain devils. Come get this, motherfuckers!
Alright. It is now the next Chain Devil's turn. He is going to run over, and now they're all converging on Sam.
Oh god.
Sam.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be a 18 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. 9 points of slashing damage. That will be a 17 to hit.
That hits.
That'll be 14 points of slashing damage. And that ends its turn. Next one's turn, he's gonna get a better advantage point, he's gonna move there. That is going to be a 12 to hit.
That misses.
Okay, it's the second attack. That is gonna be sorry. I rolled 2 natural 20s on both my dice. So like I got pretty excited there. Sorry. That is gonna be 18 points of slashing damage. All right.
Oh boy.
And lastly, it's the last one's turn.
Sam's looking real messed up.
And that is gonna be a 20 to hit.
That hits.
That is going to be 14 points of slashing damage.
He's down.
Sam Thornton falls unconscious.
Man.
Symbol for that.
Gosh darn it,
Shauna,
Flint.
I need a
You got the party
death saving throw.
TPK.
The death saving throw? Is
Please.
that just it's raw d20, right?
D20, and you're hoping to get a 10 or higher.
Yep. Ooh, a 17.
One success on Shada's end. Zark, this big hulking devil, is standing next to you. It's your turn.
Ah.
Hi.
Well, let's see here. Can't really shoot him without that being a disadvantage. Can't really move without potentially, getting killed. You know what? I'm gonna take the chance, and I'm gonna back up about 5 feet, or I'll go 10 feet.
Alright, so that's an opportunity attack.
Yep.
Did
Has
you-
it had a turn? I think it used its opportunity attack
It
on
did,
Flint.
on
didn't it?
Flint. That's
Yeah.
correct, thank you.
Ah,
So,
sweet.
Zark. No opportunity
Cool.
attack against Zark.
All right, cool. I'm gonna shoot at it again.
Alright. I accidentally opened a Word document.
25.
25 will hit.
It's gonna be 12.
12 points of damage. Okay.
And then bonus action or extra attack. Ooh, 18. Let's see what these
18
second
will
rolls.
just hit.
Oh, never mind. 15.
15. Zark, how do you want to do this?
Let's go!
What?
Did you just kill an art style?
That's 2 bosses in a row, baby. Let's go.
Oh.
Well, obviously I fire off the first shot. Like, just
Imagine being a ranger.
Imagine being a ranger.
Worst class.
Yeah, worst class, right? Anyway, yeah. So I sit there. I aim my bow at it. I draw the string back. I charge it my shot, just that little extra bit this time around, and shoot it right through the back of its skull.
Yeah, so as this happens, the arrow exits the back of the skull and he like kneels down, but then he looks at you with half his face missing, grunting. And just as he's about to speak, this cyclone of flames wraps around him and the other chain devils, and they vanish from sight.
Oh.
You guys thought he had mythic actions or something.
Oh.
All right.
And that were in combat.
Immediately, aura vitality. Right
Okay.
away. Guessing
You
that
know what?
was
I'm
my
proud of
last
myself. I didn't take
slot.
a single point of damage that round.
Then the next 6 seconds, Sam and Shada both get healed.
Okay, do they share the damage or is it total?
That's a
You know, the person who saved you from the river of fire, thank you. I appreciate that.
Flint. You are a lifesaver.
Dang, that's crazy.
I will remember that.
It's almost as if Flint could have healed himself if he had a potion of superior healing.
So those.
Healing myself never. No, that wouldn't have helped at all. I got 3 opportunity attacks to run into a river of fire to pull that. Never mind.
Is
All right.
the boat still there?
Yeah, we've got a boat, don't we?
We got a boat now! Yay! Well, it's
You have a boat.
Yeah.
I'm on a
And
boat.
point of information,
You know
he
what?
was not the
We don't just have a
ferryman.
boat. We have a guy who knows how to drive a boat.
DM.
Yes.
Who
Is it a
knows how
magical
to drive a boat?
One
Do we
second.
have a boat?
The boat is still there. All of the chain devils disappeared when Bale was
Okay.
turned to ash.
Okay.
Damn.
Who knows how to drive a boat? I've never been on a boat.
I do.
Before. Is it like a
I grew up on a
carriage?
boat.
Flynn has been on a
He
boat.
knows how to drive.
I have been on a boat once to cross the ocean.
Okay, I inspect the boat. Will it generally operate like a normal boat would?
Yeah, so right now, I don't know if you guys are familiar with like canal systems, but basically what these 2 nightmares are doing are pulling and directing this boat through this river as it has gone from one major, I'm putting in like air quotes, waterway to another, wherever it's headed. Fireway.
Yeah. Also,
so this
sorry,
is
Shad, I
this
just
is
now saw your message. My bad.
This is a
Also-
warship. This is not the ferry.
So that wasn't the ferryman then.
So, also, Shada gets back up with 3 HP, and Sam gets back up with 2 HP, and you are both healed for a split, like the rest of the Aura of Vitality, for like 29 hit points.
Nice.
9.
And,
Yeah, you
I think
take it easy.
we're gonna end up resting.
Let's just sit down on the boat. Be prepared for more. I doubt that'll be the last we see.
I'll believe it. Okay. So I can make sure that this can go forward. Let's see.
Well, I mean, it's technically drawn by those horses, isn't it? So wouldn't it technically be animal handling and not even like?
Okay. Point out where to pull up the anchor, and I give him this dry look.
Is it the big spinny thing on the deck?
Hey, just because you play Sea of Thieves doesn't mean Zark knows shit.
Wait, does Zark know shit though?
Make a survival check.
Oh, you fucked up now. Oh my god!
Oh, you fucking ran away.
So as Zark acts like he knows what he's talking about, and he and Sam debate on who knows how to do what, that is where we're going to end this session for tonight.
My highest fucking thing, and yet it still fucked it up.
So everyone, I would like to thank everyone for watching our stream tonight. If you have not hit the follow button yet, please do. We appreciate you each and every session. Thank you to all of our role players for being here every week. Unless, you know, you have other stuff that's more important, like active duty in the military. So once again, thank you everyone for tuning in. There is no one shot tomorrow. So we will see you throughout the week as we do our regular scheduled streams and community game night on Mondays. So thank you all once again. I want to start off by thanking Elf Visago, our Tiefling Warlock.
Hooray!
Thanks. I would say thank you, but you melted half of my body. And
Technically,
I really
you put
just
your
did
hand
not
in the fire.
appreciate. I had tongs, but anyway, I did not appreciate that. But I am excited to see what comes of that great sacrifice.
Yeah, and
So
your
hopefully
character
it's
had no
good.
idea, like you were just told to do it.
I
And
hope it's good. I
no,
wonder if I'm making a potion or something, you know?
I think that's a bit of meta knowledge you just gave us, Michael.
But yeah, I had fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass it over to Flint.
Hi, it's me, Flint. It was interesting. We'll see where we'll see where this goes. I'm not too sure about multiple party members now, where their alignment lies. We'll see. I was like iffy on Jack, and the Jack kind of reaffirmed, and then I was iffy on Elith, and Elith is just not reaffirming at all. So we'll get there when we get there. Anyway, it was lots of fun. We got to fight fire river demons and stuff. Shada, how did you feel about that?
How did I feel? I feel like we shouldn't talk shit to fucking devils with names.
Why is that character named? Why do I hear boss music?
Does his health bar appear at the top of the screen?
Hold on, Shada. I'll give you this question. Have you met somebody who Flint has not talked shit to? Anybody?
It's fair. The fair assessment.
It's true.
He'll do it to raccoons even.
Threatening them.
Yeah,
You know,
raccoons to.
Mass decimation doesn't help either. Regardless, I survived. This is a tough fight. Appreciate the efforts to keep us alive from our party members, and I will pass it off to Midnight Jack.
Hello, everyone. This was fun tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. I want especially to congratulate Zark for going from person who was hopeful about taking out an ancient white dragon and being questioned about whether that was even in his portfolio, to now having added yet another enormous boss to his ever-growing resume of big kills.
Hey, devil.
and
I will say
the
that
past
there
three
was
fights too, he's gotten 2 how do you want to do this on it.
big cracking from the inside, and now this, and I'm sure I'm missing a few others, dragons especially. But anyway, you can be assured Jack is very impressed.
I think there's a lich in there somewhere too. I'm not sure.
For what it's worth. In any case, thank you so much. Zark, do you have any words for us?
Sure. I think I can conjure up a couple of words. I just want to say thank you to chat. It was really fun interacting with you guys tonight, or the few of you that were there. Yeah, had a lot of fun tonight. Especially when it's the second How do you want to do this now? In like what, 2 weeks? Considering I wasn't here last week.
Yeah.
Congrats on doing something that you weren't here for.
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, had a great time tonight. I want to thank everyone, especially our lovely DM Salkos.
Thank you so much.
And I'll pass it on to Hugh.
That session was crazy. That was such a tense fight. From the beginning where we were trying to juggle the forbiddance to me getting tossed into like the river Styx being like obliterated in the process.
Oh boy.
Flint, I will remember that. I will repay you for that. I'm in your debt. And I had a DM question actually, right? So Elith dipped her toes, right, in that fire and her hand came off. What is Hugh looking like right now?
Oh,
because you just ate that.
So Elith, so quite a bit of damage from like hovering next to the fire for quite a bit of time. You are just like, your hair is burnt off, your clothes are basically melted to your skin. It's bad.
Yo, Flint
get
dived into that. Does he have a hat anymore?
No, you guys, all your stuff is burned up. And
did they burn up his hat?
you basically dive into some of that's hotter than
artist on the
lava.
line.
Flint comes out naked like the Terminator.
You know, if
It
causes blindness in either of you,
Well, Flint took less damage
you
because
guys
of his
can fix
rage,
it.
so he doesn't look as bad as the rest of you. You went into the fire.
Quick, get starving artist
That
on the line.
was-
We need new character art.
That was crazy though. And super close to like almost 3 of us dying there, that was probably the hardest session we've had in a while. And it was just bail. It was straight up bail. That was insane. But yeah, next session's gonna be even better. Just keeps topping itself. Yep. All right. With that being
Imagine
said,
fighting 3 Dragon Lords.
Oh god,
oh yeah, and
it's coming.
Imagine.
Imagine.
thank you again for the carry, Zark. That was very epic.
I appreciate it.
All right. I'm gonna pass it off to our wonderful human sorcerer, Sam Thornton.
thank you. I've just also got to thank Shada real quick, because Shada did a lot to tank those attacks so that the rest of the party could focus on the big bad. Like, tank is very much an underrated party position, and he filled it quite spectacularly.
He did
Thank
all of
you.
that with exhaustion.
With exhaustion, yes. And it was incredibly tense. Also, Flint almost caused a TPK. I will hold that over him in the future.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Thank you for that.
I'm sitting over here just fine.
Yeah, and I will pass that back to our wonderful DM, Salkos.
All right, thank you so much, Sam, and thank you for everyone for tuning in tonight. It's been completely amazing to DM 96 sessions of Prestige Encounters and many more to come. I have nothing else to say other than what I say every single time. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye now. Bye bye.
Watch your step. Have a good day. Bye bye.